Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play 35 plus years of Advanced Squad Leader. Today is a special day, not only because it's Easter weekend, um, not only because I'm hanging out with my friend Rootin. Hello.
He keeps me in his basement and forces me to play ASL with him.
Anyways,
Hey,
so today,
mom, if you could hear this.
so today is today is the start of essentially the battle for France. It's it's been a long time coming, so this is actually I'm super stoked that we got here. And we're able to do a lot of that stuff attached to it. So this is a campaign game. We've done campaign games before. Rutan has a very interesting setup here where he is, I feel like, illegally has positioned at least one unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely, this stack
One, two.
is
Oh, my bad.
definitely too far. I
One,
don't
two.
even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 isn't shouldn't yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Anyways, that aside, so this is race for the race to the Meuse. Although it's the actual paperwork is labeled race for the Meuse. Whatever, doesn't matter. It's a product by Lone Canuck Publishing. We've seen them before. Uh, I will always have kind things, or will almost always have kind things to say for them, and you should too. If they're worth checking into and all that. This campaign game features some combat between the Germans as they're invading through the lowlands, and in this case, Rutan opting entirely for a top slash northern approach. So we'll have to see how that pans out. Um, because it's a campaign game, as you might expect, there are going to be multiple days involving the same map. Uh, the map has quite a bit of time to it, so it's 8 turns per day. There is a variable exit or end time. There's a few notes for different terrain, but honestly, I think the one that matters the most in terms of like uniqueness is hexes like LL17, MM16. They have barbed wire fences, and there's rules restricting going through them essentially. Other than that, there's some partial orchard stuff. So, for example, what is that? BB21, AA20, that sort of thing. Um, we both have to go through purchase options. So, Race to the Muse actually does not start you with a set unit list or units like Red Barricades does. You only get points, and you have to work your way from there. Without getting too much more into all the various options and things that this campaign in particular does, especially some of the changes that I prefer that it does over others. We'll just go with the special scenario rules as well as the main objective. So in this campaign game, we start the first day with moist EC, mild breeze from the northeast, and weather is clear. The Belgian side may freely deploy its squads during setup and sets up its forces on map at no additional cost. The initial 24 known anti personnel mines in the Belgian OB may not be exchanged for 18 mines, so you can't do anything, I guess, sneaky or anything like that. The Germans cannot requisition fortifications or increase its SAN during the 1100 hours TM scenario, aka the first scenario. The Belgian side makes a DR, that is a single die. It gets halved and then fractions rounded down, with the result equal to the number of bridges on or east of hex row X, so essentially the middle of the map, and may destroy those bridges before setup. Destroyed bridges are not revealed to the Germans until they have a good order unit within LOS to the hex. So essentially the same as normal like fortification stuff that's not concealed, and not benefiting from any other like special bonus. Neither side rolls for TP, so you don't get any extra points or anything like that for purchases on the first day. ELR is 3, SAN is 3 for the Belgians, and the Germans have an ELR of 3 and SAN of 2. So Let's put that there. Perfect. Um, and lastly, the victory condition, because there's going to be a lot of stuff going on here. For example, the Germans have to enter through PP1 and within 5 hexes of that, both left and right. Over in the bottom right, they can also enter in from XX26 and 5 hexes up and down from that. Whereas the Belgians can only have to enter through AA13, or sorry, A13, which does not have an arrow. I don't know why they didn't put one for the Belgians, but A13 and 5 hexes up and down. And the same applies to M0. Now, M0, I also don't understand why it's there, but hey, you know what? I will take the heightened hills entrance just for the hell of it. There's quite a few hills in here. There's a lot of trees. Line of sight is going to be a little funky, and unfortunately, this is not an officially supported map, so LOS checks are going to be a little tough, but hopefully we'll get through it. That should be it for explanation of on-map stuff. Lastly, victory condition. So provided the bridges are currently spanning the streams in hexes L15, that is... where is it? Oh, right. Over in the back here in the Belgian area. X17, which is this one. And what is it? Z11. So this baby over here. Provided those three are have a bridge across them, the Germans win at the end of any TM slash essentially tactical mission scenario in which there are no good order armed, specifically armed, Belgian MMC mobile AFVs with functioning main armament in any hex, 2 or less hexes, and within LOS of the XX26, MM25. I think the next one is KK25. And then, it follows the road up to Y10 and then into K15. So just behind that last bridge in L15. So the Germans have a lot of work ahead of them, but they have a lot of time in terms of force scenarios. And yeah, it should be fun. Anything you want to add, Ruben?
No.
Yeah, okay. They want to. Sorry for putting you on the spot or anything. But yeah, so we did all our purchases. We did all the special notes. So both of us have our stuff in place. I rolled for secretly for bridge destruction. I also got some dummy minefield counters because of the rule pertaining to them when you set them up. But other than that, I think we should be good to go.
All right, awesome. Let's kick it. That's my weather check.
Weather.
Okay.
Man. I'll take any low rolls you'll throw away.
Yeah. Gonna need it. No prep fire, I'll go straight in movement.
Sounds good.
Alright. These guys are gonna CX.
Bring this over here.
And I'm taking these are light woods, these are regular woods, or what's the difference here?
Let's double check here. It should be in the woods, tilled field, partial orchards, railroad steeples, slopes, pine woods. So on the Race of the Meuse map, the standard woods green background color is which indicates a pine woods hex. So example W23, which is
The dark one.
yeah. So that is a pine woods.
Oh, okay.
While a normal woods hex is Y24. So yeah. So light green is our regular woods. Dark green is pine woods. Pine woods are a 2-level LOS. And they cost 1.5 movement factors to enter. So taller, but less expensive to go through.
Okay. Okay, cool. Um. Anyways, they are going to bypass the woods here for one.
Bypassing, kid.
Two,
Sure.
three.
Mm-hmm.
Bypass the woods for four.
Okay.
Bypass the woods for five.
Mm-hmm.
Six.
Mm-hmm.
7, 8.
Sure.
Um. I don't want to do this. Um. So I kind of need to. That's this kind of. For the ew. Um. Yeah, this guy will enter from one.
Sure.
Uh. Turn for two.
Oh, you never gave me the extension for the custom counters, huh?
I. What do you mean extension?
Well, you said you created custom counters?
Yeah, like from the base vassal.
Yeah, but unless...
Like I didn't make my own. Like I took the blank one that they have and I modified it in vassal.
Oh, gotcha. Just because one, it's invisible right now.
Okay.
That's why. So maybe once it loses concealment, it'll be better. But right now it's hidden. So it's weird.
3,
Sure.
4,
Mm-hmm.
5,
Okay.
6,
Okay.
7,
Mm-hmm.
8,
Yep.
9,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna stop.
And do a check here. Yeah, you should be able to see that.
Okay, so that bridge is still standing. Or in the words of Oddball, it's still up. See, I can make references to the 70s too.
Sure. I didn't know there was a contest or something around that, but all right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I gotta look at this because I'm bad at this. 9. 12, 15, 18, 19. I'm stopping for 20.
Okay.
These guys are going to CX. And they're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8.
It's 1.5 through those.
Oh, sorry. So that'll be.
So you're
3,
6
6.
there.
Yeah. 3, 6. And I'll just go 7.5 into here.
Sure.
CX, and I'm going to go 1.5, 3, 6.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go 3, and then we'll go 6 this way. I
Okay.
don't know what I'm doing.
And look, at start of campaigns, that's how it always works. Just
Yeah,
make movements and figure it out.
I'll move. I tend to know what I'm doing. All right. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Um, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 6. 10. No, wait. So when you tow something, is it just doubled, or does it just add 1?
Should be a +1, but there might be, unless there's anything extra with like rough ground or something. But generally
Okay.
speaking, regular movement should just be a +1.
Okay. So that would be. So that was 6. That'd be 3 plus 6. That'd be 9.
D145. If a vehicle is allowed to
9.
tow a gun, it's kind of have a T number, which indicates how heavy a gun it can bring. Blah 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 blah.
So this would be 14. Okay. 16. 21 in motion.
Okay.
Or motion. There you go. And this guy is going to do the same thing right here.
Okay.
Just speed it up.
Yeah, no worries. Let's bring this.
All right. On to your defensive fire. Have at thee.
My defensive fire is going to get skipped because when you have all your fake guys, it doesn't really matter. So advanced fire phase.
I have no advanced fire.
What?
Let's go ahead and go to advance. I'd say these guys will go here. You'll move up here. You guys can go up here. And I think you.
I don't think so. You could probably see those two. They.
Okay. That's my advances.
Okay. Just gonna do something here because I think you might be able to see them. Actually, you'd have to reveal that they're a real unit, but so I guess technically I shouldn't have even revealed the roadblock. So we'll figure it out afterwards. That's it for advances. Cool. There's no CC. We'll go to my turn 1. There's no weather change. As for any moves or actions, I kind of like where I'm at. TBH. I don't have any rally phase actions to do. I don't think I'm going to mess around with any prep fire. Yeah, I think think I'm just gonna take it easy here. Movement phase, I'll do... Oh, do I even want to do that? No, I'll just go that's it, defensive.
No defensive.
Wow. No advance, or advanced fire phase, no rally or routes, sorry. Advances, I will have the guys that were in X9 go to Y8. And that is it. Turn 2 for the Germans.
All right. Okay. I'm not doing any prep fire.
Do I have to?
So
No.
all these are gonna come off. Okay, how am I gonna do this?
3-6. Okay. Whoops.
I think these guys are going to assault move down here.
Okay.
This guy is going to move here for 2.
Sure.
And then here for 4.
So non-assault move there for 4. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What asset do I reveal? Oh, sure. Yeah. I'm going to reveal Bonum over here in W6.
Okay.
So he will see, has a height advantage. Guy with a DC. Sure, why not? I will fire mortar at him. So, Kachunk. It is non-assault, but it's not open ground, so there's no hits. I did not get rate of fire, but I will get acquisition. Why do the new acquisitions look terrible? I'm just gonna put that out there.
All right. This guy is going to go 2.
Sure.
And then 4 to here.
Okay.
These guys are going to assault move into here.
Okay. Now that that guy exists, you do have height advantage. 1, 2, 3. I think you'd be able to see. So I think this guy sees this by default.
Okay.
So just FYI.
Some fortifications you got there.
Yeah, got me some ditches. And also by extension, I think you've seen this. I imagine.
But that bridge is out.
Yep.
That makes this a whole lot more interesting.
Well, you got to clear a massive road anyway, so. Yeah.
I like campaign games.
Same, unironically.
Unironically as well.
I think the only thing that the only negative feeling I have about a campaign game like this is that sometimes they just feel too short, you know?
Yeah, I feel that. Gosh.
Oh, right. I had there was a counter I wanted to use, but I couldn't hit it. So let me see if I can find that while you're doing your thing. There we go.
I'm going to bypass this for 1.
Uh, in II5JJ6, okay.
Yep. Then I'm gonna go here for 2, 3.
Sure.
I guess I'll go here for 5.
Okay. Wait. I don't. Hold on. What's the height there? Is that
2.
okay? Um. Gotcha. Okay.
All right, and then these guys are gonna bypass 1,
Sure.
bypass 2,
Mm-hmm.
3, 4.
Okay.
Of course, you guys are at the end. We're gonna go 1,
Mm-hmm.
bypass 2,
Mm-hmm.
3, 4.
Okay.
Um, this is gonna end one of 2 ways. We're gonna go 5, 10, 12,
Mm-hmm.
17, 23 in motion.
Okay.
And then the same guy will do the same thing. Like 5, 10, 15, 20. And then 20, oops, 22.
Okay.
And they are also staying in motion. That is my movement. Your
Defensive. Well, I have plenty of options. I guess maybe. I got one guy revealed. Hmm. No, you know what? I will go to let you go to advanced fireface.
all right, no advancing fire.
No routes, advances.
So we'll shimmy and shake him down to here.
Okay. I'm gonna leave the acquisition where it is.
These guys are also going to shimmy shake over to here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you guys are fine where you're at, but I want you to move this way. And then you guys are going to move down with them here. So all right. Um, gonna say, yeah, this guy's move here. This guy. Yeah, he's gonna move this way. Okay, that is gonna be my advances. Your turn, turn 2.
Sounds good. Weather, no change. Rally phase, none. Prep fire. Prep fire. What do I want to do here?
Do I regain concealment with this dude? So I don't think you see him anymore.
You deny, yeah, even if you have concealed units. So, for
Okay.
example, I believe he could see him.
Okay.
Um, so I am going to take my mortar, and well, I would have line of sight on that. Yeah, I'm gonna blast HH8. Why not? I'm gonna try it. Didn't get it. No rate either, which is kind of a bummer. Rate 2. Didn't blow it up, which is nice. However, Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it as is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if there's. I don't think anybody would be able to see this. So, in movement phase, I'm gonna have the stack in Y8 is going to assault move down to Z9. Like I said, I don't think anybody can see him just because the church in AA8 kind of blocks uh, all view there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and is there any other moves I want to do? I think I'm just gonna keep as is. Just trying to see if there's anybody on the bottom here that I want to shake up and do something with. Oh, okay. So way at the bottom, there's a stack in NN26, also a church slash steeple. I'm just gonna have one group essentially move out of it for 1, 3, and then 5 total into KK24. And then that's
Okay.
pretty much it, I think, for the moment. We'll go to defensive.
I will do this. Um, I'm assuming that assembling counts as concealment loss.
I believe so. It's like if you assemble and disassemble, it's concealment loss, but repair isn't. I'll double check. I'm not looking at the screen right now. Um, where's the charts and tables here? So, engages any other action, exceptions, radio spotting, taking patsy, repair attempt, dropping. Yeah, so assembling will be a concealment loss.
All right. So these guys are going to draw their concealment and assemble this mortar.
Okay.
Um, I think everybody else still wants to stay relatively quiet.
What? Why?
Why? You know damn well why. Okay. That's my defensive.
Okay. No advancing, no routes. In the advance phase, I'm going to have the stack in Z9 will go into the church ground floor. And that will be it for my turn. We'll go to German turn 3. We are on pace to finish day 1 in lightning speed.
I know.
Can't wait for that
You know
turn
what?
6 to be a fucking 1. Just fucking
Just us,
yeah,
just shimmying over.
just to absolutely fuck over the attacker
Yeah.
or
So
me,
for
depending.
yeah, for prep fire, I'll take a shot at my mortar at you.
Okay.
Um, I think that will hit. I believe.
Should be, yeah.
All right, and then on 2 -1.
On 2. So isn't it 3? Yeah, it's 3.
3. Oh, 3 -1.
Yeah.
Didn't do anything. I will go ahead and give him.
No rate, which I will take pleasure in.
Oops, not what I wanted to do. Get over here, you.
No, that's fine. I'll take it.
Yeah, you will take it.
You know, when they say you lob mortar shells, the shells is really the important part there.
Okay, so why is it?
Well,
How do I connect them? Because I thought I connected.
so you have to select only the mortar and only the if you're selecting like a stack in one hex, it won't do it.
Yeah, no, but I did add acquisition, and it did the thing. It didn't connect though.
So it doesn't connect if you add acquisition. You have to you have to select both and then Control Alt L.
Oh, and then okay, there we go.
I forgot that those had 13 range. It's so puny. Like, my mortar outranges yours is so weird.
You know, I see that. Yeah, it's weird. I thought I saw the B11 for some reason. Thought that yours was. Oh, anyways, we'll go ahead to movement.
Okay.
As you may have noticed, I did purchase 548 squads. I didn't want to purchase 548 squads day one, but given that we only have 4 days,
You didn't want to.
it really wanted me to purchase these 548 squads.
I don't. Oh yeah, that's yeah right. Yeah, so for people playing at home, there is a cost associated with each type of unit you buy, and you have a maximum that you can purchase per day, as well as a maximum that you can purchase per tactical mission or campaign. Which kind of makes me wonder about these because if they're two different, they can't be the same one that doesn't have a counter, because otherwise all the others should be in there. Unless you misread that. And then whoops.
No.
Yeah, so I guess I'm just curious as to how there's no counters for because only one of them is a custom one that wouldn't have a counter. Anyways, so yeah, by just by virtue, like you have to kind of purchase the 548s, otherwise you lose a 548 squad.
At least 3 548 squads. 4 548 squads.
True. I mean, you could have purchased the +1 to give them. Can you give them crowd shoots and? Do they not? Are you not allowed to purchase motorcycles or whatever? LVW. Yeah, you could have purchased some trucks with them if you wanted to.
Yeah. No.
Wait, per MMC? Nah, that's kind of.
I think that's supposed to be for the guns more than anything, but
No, you could have gotten the motorcycle with sidecar. Get some machine gun
no,
and motorcycles.
I realize the motorcycle stuff, but
Oh, gotcha. Right. Yeah, that makes more sense.
I'm just not a fan of motorcycles. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of white counter stuff. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't know, motorcycles can be fun. Unless you have like a 9-3 that gets sniped or whatever there was.
I don't know. Motorcycles, cavalry, skis, wagons. Wagons I'm okay with because they're kind of like...
You're okay with wagons, but not like skis? Hmm.
I don't know. I haven't really played much of skis, but maybe cavalry and motorcycles. Those are the ones I can't really stand.
I'll be honest. I'm a little surprised by that.
I hate using cavalry so much. I'm going to... Well...
You're gonna oomph?
I'm gonna move in here for 2.
You are there for 2, sure.
And I'm gonna move in here for 4.
You can choose to do so, yep.
Okay.
To this, because I'm pretty sure you'd see it.
Okay.
Well, maybe not. Yeah, whatever.
I feel like I would.
Yeah, I can't imagine. It's just roadblock shenanigans. It's just that's all it is.
That's like, well, I mean, the roadblock can't go past the bridge. But oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
All right. How are we doing this? There's a thing right over there, and I don't like it. So
What?
I think you are gonna go here. Assault move.
Well, even if it's an assault move, do I want to... You know what? I will move my acquisition. But maybe I will shoot somewhere else instead.
Okay. You will continue to move there for 2. No, no, assault move.
Yeah, I was gonna say it will cause otherwise, but yeah, okay, assault move, sure.
Yeah, and these guys will go down here for 2.
We'll definitely
Then
lose, or should definitely lose, because I'm 2 above the building. Is that a double-story building? No. So I'm at least I'm through. No, 2 above the building. So yeah, I should be able to see because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'll extend by 1 blind hexes, but they're gonna then go down by 2 to a minimum of 1. So I believe I should still see it from the mortar, guys.
alright.
8-1 HMG, cool.
And they'll go in here for 4.
Okay.
Yep. And then yeah, you're gonna go here for 2.
You will lose concealment if you do that. Just FYI. Okay.
Yep.
ATR guy, sure.
And here for 4.
Okay.
Um, I don't like where he is. This is a hedge or a stone. I think it's hedge, right?
I believe it's hedge, yeah. Yeah, I never really made it that much easier to spot. I'm gonna try to see if I can find a stone somewhere to point out. There might not even be stone.
And I will salt move these guys over here.
Salt move those guys. Okay.
Alright, and then for...
Yeah, I don't think there's stone walls anywhere. Oh, Y12 Z13. There's the
okay.
very, very different.
Alright, so these guys are going to turn for 2, 7, 16, stop for 17. And I needed to stay there, I guess. 5, 10, stop for 11. And then I'm going to disembark.
Okay.
Uh,
Unhook
I
and all
don't know
that
how.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna unhook and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't look at me. I'm hideous.
Oh, look at me. Well, yeah. Sorry. And
Yeah. And then I'll start back up. So that was what? That was 18. I'll start back up for 19. 20. 21. And I mean, that's all. He'll be in motion, so that's all I can do. Okay.
sounds Bono.
You're defensive.
My defensive. Well, I think the only thing. That's not true. It might not be the only thing. A couple options here, and I gotta try and figure out which one's best. All right. First and foremost, we'll do the mortar. Mortar against your mortar, because that's all right. Cool. Solve that one. I hope I didn't rearrange this stack, because I think there's some shenanigans that happened. So my bad if it did. So that's a bummer. Hopefully I will not lose that mortar. But since that's the worst that could possibly happen, right?
Yeah.
I am going to. I'm going to take a chance here. I'm going to reveal a medium machine gun and steeple, and they will shoot
Mm-hmm.
at your concealed guys in GG8. It's a 2 up 1. Nope, and no rate. And that, I believe, will be it for defensive. Advanced fire phase.
All right. There he is, little bastard.
Wow, rude.
I mean, yeah. Uh, okay. I have no advancing fire
Okay,
as of now.
no routes.
Advances. These guys are going to advance here. These guys. So if they go here, I want them on the side of the building. Do I say that, or are they automatically on the other side?
What do you mean on the side of the building?
So I want them on this side of the roadblock, not this side of the roadblock. So if I advance them into here, are they on this side or are they on this side?
I mean, no matter what, the roadblock is the like you can attempt to do stuff going over the roadblock. It's just roadblock movements.
I'm just gonna stay here because I have an idea. I'll just do it later.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm just trying to. I'll see if I can find the answer to the question you're looking for. Because I don't believe it matters.
I want the two TEM is why I'm asking.
So, because roadblock, like my understanding would be, because roadblock targets a hex side, you would not get the benefit because you're in the center of the hex rather than, like a wall. It has to act like a wall.
That's yeah, that's why I'm okay.
Yeah, so you wouldn't get
So
the benefit.
that's what I wanted to know. All right, you guys, if you're a wall, I can see you not very well. I'm gonna move you over here. Um,
Bold.
you are also going to move over here. Um, you are going to move this way. You guys are going to move down here. And you are going to move right here. Okay. Um, and that will be it.
Sounds good. We go to allied turn 3. Weather, no change. I will not lose my mortar, but I won't get anything from it either. Kind of a bummer. Um, all right. Is there anything I can do in the rally phase? No. I will go to prep fire. Prep fire phase, I got a couple targets now, which is interesting. I don't think a 4 up 3 is really worth it. So I'm not going to try. But
I don't know. I don't even know if you can see it.
Um, from the higher level, you might be right. Yeah, because it would be well. This so is steeple would be. Is it still 1? Yeah. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking like 1.5 or whatever. Yeah. So I guess I wouldn't even see EE7 anyways. Which is fine. I will still see your guy with the ATR. And I believe I should be able to see the guy with the mortar. So the question is the mortar guy more dangerous or is the ATR guy more dangerous? And I think my answer
Find
is
out.
mortar.
Ouch.
All right. Things are going swimmingly. Do I have any other prep fire? I do not think I do. So we'll go to movement phase. I don't really need to move the mortar guy anywhere. How heavy is this mortar? It's a 3 portage point. Yeah, I don't think there's any real worth I can get out of that, out of moving them. So I think I'll just stick my head in the sand and pray everything goes well. Defensive.
All right. Um, I'm going to assemble this machine gun.
The HMG and E5 or 7, sure.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the mortar will go ahead and shoot at your crew.
Okay.
Uh,
No,
9.
I'll have by one.
Lippy. This is unfortunate. I'm just curious.
Uh-oh.
The squad here is going to shoot at this for 2 down 1.
If it's leader directed, yeah.
Yeah, 2 down 1.
Because I don't think AT ditch prevents.
5 on a 2
anything.
is a normal.
Then you will reveal. Like,
Oh my god! Okay, sorry.
you reveal deadly bicycles.
The bicycles, man. Oh god.
Oh, you know what? We forgot because it didn't. Even though it was the first roll. Snipers.
I don't think we got snipers.
No, we both have snipers. But
Yeah, I mean I meant like, but our sniper numbers are 3 and 2.
Oh yeah, but the first roll that you got was weather, and it got my sniper, and I didn't realize. I was like, oh yeah, no, I didn't think about putting my sniper on the board.
Oh, do we have 2 snipers?
No, let me double check. I think that's one thing I was kind of sad about. I don't think we have double snipers.
Because I do have my sniper on the board.
Do you?
Yeah, he's all the way down in like LL26.
L26.
He's right in the middle of this village.
Oh, I see him now. Yeah, he's the sniper. I mean, I was just gonna I put him here just because there's no. Didn't really matter where I put him, to be honest. Unless you want to put him somewhere else, because I'm fine with you picking a spot as well.
No, you're good. So then I'm going to reveal this thing. Huzzah! And this bad boy is going to shoot at the guy at the medium machine gun here.
Sure.
So that is going to be 9 plus 3.
Sounds about right.
Alright. 9 on 9, I think, is like a
Pin tash check. They're pinned.
9 on 9, yeah, definitely a pin. Hey, thank God it's a pin. I know in my heart of hearts this is probably a dummy, so that's why I don't want to reveal it. And that's, but the part of me just wants to like park a car next to it just to make sure, and then move on. But I'm gonna feel bad if it's real then.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. You could drive in the minefield if you want. Maybe the minefield's fake.
Yeah, let me clear my head. Let me go step in the minefield real quick.
I mean, if it's an armored vehicle, you probably won't be affected by it. If it's real.
Yeah. Man, I'm not looking to have a mind-blowing experience.
Ooh.
So I set up the stuff there, I set the stuff there. Alright. I mean, you already shot, so I guess I will do this. Flippity flip-flop. Hello. I will assemble that.
Sounds good. Assemble. Okay. Yep.
And I will say this. I'm just gonna get rid of these because I just don't. This gun's gonna fire.
That gun is going to fire. Okay.
And we're going to try to hit. Oh, can I even see it? I was so zoomed in, I can't even tell if I can hit the poor bastard. I think I feel like yeah, should definitely be able to. I'm gonna try to lob a shot directly into this thing here,
The steeple?
the steeple.
Okay.
Um, I will just area fire it because there's no reason to not
Area
do it.
target type. Okay.
Jeez, this is a long shot. Okay, let me just like roll the 2 hit to make sure, like before I even do it.
Sure.
Yeah, that's gonna be a miss, but that's okay because I'm gonna just give that
That's
acquisition.
short. What's the range?
Size.
Might be like 20 something.
Hey man, we gotta. So it was control.
18. Oh wow.
It's 18 hexes. That's honestly a lot shorter distance than I thought. But hey, I gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, so it's really just because of the concealed that you missed. Well, area fire, aka or concealed, whichever.
Yeah. Okay. Then.
But I do believe if they leave, well, no, you'd still be able to target the steeple. But if they go to the bottom floor, you wouldn't be able to target them specifically.
That's true. That would be true. All right. I think that's enough chicanery for now.
That's it. Sounds good. Advanced fire phase. I don't think I have any. I'm sure there might be a thing or two I could potentially do. Oh, you know what? That would be kind of fun if I could get it to work. So I'm going to try. Because I can't just sit around and not do anything forever. So medium machine gun in AA6 is going to 2 up 1. Cower 2 at 1. And miss. That's a shame. Routes none. Advances. In the advance phase, I don't really want to be shot by your gun anymore. So I'm gonna dip those guys down. But like I said, you can still technically aim at the steeple. It's just you're gonna maintain a +2. Which I guess if your area target fire doesn't matter anyways. Is there anybody else to move around? I don't think so. It's in these moments I wish I remembered which minefields were real and which ones aren't. But I have to deal with it. Also, sorry, I'm just going to check something real quick. I think you'll have line of sight on it. Looks right to both of these. Okay, just FYI. Over in X16, W16, and I believe you'll have LOS on that hex.
Another blown bridge.
For the record, I rolled a 5, so 2.5, and then fractions rounded down.
So
I did not get 3.
that's unfortunate for me.
And that is, I believe, everything. I don't think there's anything else that can be spotted or that needs to be revealed. Maybe. Yeah, I think actually, this over here, the AT ditch in X13. Honestly, I kind of ran out of like, where should I put an AT ditch somewhere? And I don't think I'm allowed to put it on paved roads. So I was like, fuck it. That's I think it for advances and all stuff. I don't think there's anything else I could do outside of kindling attempts. I probably should have tried kindling. Kindling would have been funny, but that's it for my turn.
Okay. All right, back to my chicanery. Weather. None.
No
That's okay.
change.
I got rid of a 10. We'll go to prep fire phase.
Sure.
It's funny that you revealed that because I was going to shoot at it regardless, but thank you for revealing it. I'll do 7 up 2 into that with HMG.
Sure.
That's going to be 6 on a 7.
7 up 3.
One in morale check.
It's still a 1 morale check?
Because it's +2.
It's +3 because of fortified building.
Oh, it's a fortified building?
It is a fortified building, so it's a normal.
Alright, the normal.
Didn't matter. Fuck me. Alright. What's with my rolls today? I don't think I've rolled. Yeah, alright, cool.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Jeepers Cripes there, bud.
IFT 8, morale check 10, task check 11, 2 hit 10. Alright, cool.
You okay? You okay there?
I'm having a great day.
Ooh, do I want to take another shot at him just in case? I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Don't answer that.
You break your machine gun.
I was gonna say I battle harden him, but yeah. I'll take another shot. Why not?
Close.
Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm done. I'm done shooting that.
I mean, you are done. You know no more rate of fire, so.
I know. I'm done shooting that. We'll just say we got the message loud and clear. Now we're shooting. Mortar will fire again at the mortar dude.
Oh, I needed to try and repair that.
Try to repair.
Didn't matter.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm just kidding. To hit. Punk. Hey, that's a hit. 3 down 1.
No.
I will fire again.
Sounds good.
Punk. That's a hit. Nothing.
7 on 3,
7 on 3.
pin test check.
7 on 3 pin test.
So you're fine.
Did nothing. They'll try again. Thump. That would still hit, maybe.
You need do you need an 8 or a 7 in that range? Because it's down 2.
I am 11 away, I believe. So I think that's a 7 still.
Ordnance to hit
7.
11-7. Yeah, so you're 1 off.
Unfortunate. That's okay. We did nothing. Flint and steel. Let's go with this dude's gonna shoot at your machine gun nest.
Sure. 9 up 3.
9 up 3. Hey.
Okay.
That is going to be
5 on 9. 2 morale check. Pinned.
I believe that I make rate.
Yep. But I believe you only get rate with the 4 firepower.
Okay. I'll just fire it again for 4 up 3 just because I'm that swell of a guy. Nope.
Dang.
Not in the cards, Jack. I will then shoot this lovely mother trucker and the same guy for 7 up 3.
Sounds good.
Pew! I mean, sure. 4 on 7 is a 2 check again.
4 on 7.
Or, sorry.
Up 3.
5.
6 on 7.
Oh,
Cool,
3, 6.
cool your
What
jets
the hell
there.
what the hell am I smoking? Yeah,
I have no clue. We bow trigger our sands, so I'm gonna check my sand. No, cool. Then we'll do this. My guy is not elite. No, first line. So he's not elite. He is an allied miner, so it's +2, so it's a 6. He battle hardens hero. Okay.
See?
I need all the help I can get, so I will take that.
Alright. Sniper, please be 1. Ciao. Yeah!
Yes, it is.
God. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm glad
Sorry.
I'm glad it's over in the other area. This doesn't matter.
I would have looked like such an idiot if that didn't go off the way I wanted it to.
I don't think that would be the case. I'll be honest.
Anyways. 4 and 1. I hit the guy behind me.
Of all the fucking people in the world, kill a leader.
Oh, okay. No, my sniper. Can I have him back?
He's in his spot in LL27 to me.
Oh, he got deleted. It's for me. Oh, thank you.
There you go. Yeah, weird. I don't know why. Strange.
Okay. So when I shot that, that was raid. So
It was.
I will fire again. No, fire again. 6 plus 3, 9 on a 7. I don't think that does anything.
No, I don't even think it's
Yep,
pinned.
CTC.
They're already pinned anyways. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, let me try again. Let me try again. 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 There we go. Oh, I cowered. Fuck. Okay, you know what?
So
7 on
4
3.5.
pin test check.
Yeah. I guess the writing's on the wall. It only wants me to do one thing.
Yeah, and it only wants you to get 6 rates. No big deal.
Yeah, 6 rates in the right. Hey, dude, like nothing would beat. I think it was like me and Craig playtesting, and I rolled rate like 6 times in a row on an LMG.
That's kind of disgusting.
That was very disgusting. He was getting visibly like perturbed,
Oh yeah,
and I couldn't blame him.
I
was like,
I'm waiting.
I'm like,
I'm getting my
I swear,
chance.
dude, I didn't do this.
I'll get my chance soon, I'm sure.
Something tells me this is also a motorcycle. Or maybe you're just fucking with me this entire time. I don't know.
I don't know what to tell you.
These mind games, I hate them. They suck. They blow. I'm going to shoot this guy into here. I will
Okay.
also area fire that.
Sure.
Chew. I will miss, but it's okay.
Lovely little acquisition.
Lovely little acquisition. We're all good. Anyways, I think we're going to go on the movement.
Okay.
For my movement, this guy, yeah, truck's still going. He's just gonna go what? 4. Oh my gosh, get out here. He's gonna go 4, 16, 18. Wait, what the hell am I doing? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 22.
Okay.
I don't know why I can't math today.
I figured you can spend more than you want to enter a hex, so I was leaving you to do whatever you want.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry,
No worries.
I'm just hopped up on the hooch that I'm not allowed to drink.
Uh-oh.
I'm kidding. We have a guy called Route Better.
I know.
That's Stu. That's gotta be Stu. He always bitches about people routing bad. Anyways.
Seems like a bad way to get that point across, but alright. Who might have judged?
You could route better. I'm kidding. I can't route better. I suck.
I'm alright at routing. I don't think I'm that bad at it.
I always try to weasel my way out of things.
I'm good at routing according to the rules. I'm bad at routing in terms of gameplay.
I am going to stop this truck. Already stopped the truck. They're gonna unpick. They're gonna unhitch.
Sure.
Yep, they're gonna do their thing. Yada yada. And then the truck is going to start for 8, 9. Oops. Yeah, let's go for 9. And then 13, 17, 21. He's in motion.
Sure.
Because he's my little boo. Alright, mister. Can I assault move place a DC?
Yes, you may.
Alright, I'm gonna salt move place the DC onto this roadblock here.
Because it's always about the cost of doing it, and then you still pick up the regardless of if you're assault moving or not, you always use the hex your ins bonus and all that, stuff. So yeah, you get in there, you place it. He's considered having moved, but he's not in open ground or anything. So yeah, DC's placed.
Optimal. Now, watch what's gonna happen. I'm calling it right now. I'm gonna roll for this sucker, and I'm gonna do so well that I accidentally blow the bridge up. And take the bridge out with it.
I mean, that would be funny, but I'd rather you not succeed.
I would... How dare you?
Look, I'm
How about
doing.
being a little supportive, Jobo?
No, I'm doing terribly right now. Fuck that.
Can you just be like, Putin, I hope you blow up this bridge. That's all I want to hear. Say, Putin, I hope you blow up this bridge.
I will start saying it only if you start wishing me good things too.
Fair enough.
Like, Jobo, I hope you roll snake eyes when you rally the MMG that's broken.
Fair. Fine, maybe I will. But you gotta say it first. Say, Putin, I hope you blow up this bridge.
I'll wait for the advanced fire phase.
Fine. Negative waves, motherfucker.
Negative waves, wow.
What of these negative waves, Binkowski? What do I want to do with this guy? I don't even know what the flip I want to do with these dudes. I think you are going to assault move into here. You are going to assault move into here. You are going to stay there, and you're going to wait your turn, you little shit. Okay. And then I don't like this at all. I need some.
Oh, I've never. Okay, that's it. I'll have an interesting question for the chat later on. So ignore me.
I would really like this bridge to stay intact, but I really want that roadblock to go away. I don't know how I'm going to swing this, but I'll swing it indeed. You know what? Screw it. That's going to be the end of my movement. Can't really go much farther without being in the open.
Moving, okay. For shits and giggles, because I got nothing else to do, medium machine gun will attempt to, ping your guy in GG9. There's no sense adding the hero because he's only. Well, I mean, I could add a +5 point, a half point, so sure. But he can't provide his bonus, so it's 4.5 up 1.
Wouldn't it be halved again because he's
True, he is pinned. So the question I always have, or I always wonder, is since heroes don't pin, but either way, we'll say it's a 4.
Oh.
Because it's a very weird thing where heroes don't pin, but technically, if a unit is created, you share the status of the unit that it created from. So he might still be pinned. Either way, it's a 6 on 4, so it's a normal morale check against those guys.
Also a 4.
Oh right. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm getting majorly screwed. This is a pin test check because it's on 2.
Okay, I was like, hey, I'm okay.
Yeah. I don't think I get rate of fire. I'm not gonna bother shooting anyways. Is there anything else for me to do? Nope. That's what happens when you stack everybody in the south. Advanced fire phase.
All right.
Rootin', I really hope you do super well and it blows up the bridge. Actually, does it count against the entire hex or is it just against the roadblock?
I don't know. That's what we're gonna find out.
Well, come on, you should know this.
But thank you, Jovo. I really appreciate your
if you're clearing the entire hex, I wish you all the best. If you're just trying to blow up the roadblock, I wish you all the worst.
Well, you know what? I'm trying to just blow up this roadblock, but I'll take what I can get. Thank you for your support, by the way. It means a lot. How do I blow this fucker up? I used to know it. But then I was the one that was using all the roadblocks for a while, and I forgot about it.
Yeah, so my initial thought would be that I would have to deal with breach because you're using DC against a roadblock and you're just trying to clear the one thing. But if breach does not apply, then it would be against the entire everything in there. I'm just trying to see if I can find the rule for it.
I know there
Um,
might. It's like under clearance or something. If I do it right, that's if I do it right.
oh, this is
Um,
row house. Why would it say?
see, clear. Where's it? Oh, that's because I'm not in the
So
index.
you can check. I'm gonna check B29. You check B24.7. B29 removal. Roadblock can be removed by clearance. However, such attempts may be separate stacks. You separate DR. Roadblock can also be removed by any HE attack, including DC, that results in a KIA against the roadblock. A direct fire ordnance attack versus roadblock must use the infantry target type, adding the roadblocks +2 TEM. Blah 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 blah. So a DC attack can affect a roadblock only if it is placed thrown through the roadblock hex side into either form, which we've done that, or set in the roadblock counter's location. Um, yeah, so it seems like it would affect the entire hex. It's just that you can
Okay.
only place it through the hex side in which it's affected.
So what you're telling me is that, let me see, for 30, because the +2 will count, right?
The +2, I believe, will count because
All right.
I'm just trying to see here because it says you get +2 if you're doing a direct fire. Indirect fire versus location containing roadblock hex size resolve versus roadblock only. It's +2, and versus all other targets in location. So if you're shooting indirect, you get +1 from the roadblock.
It
Um,
has to be a KIA result.
yeah, so a squad is moving without assault movement behind a roadblock. A gun. Oh, that's a gun. Blah blah blah. Yeah, so I
Well,
think I think you'd still add it, and it would get bonuses and stuff. B twenty
basically,
four seven.
I need a 2 or 3. That's not good. Hanam Shavai, Hanam Shavai, Hanam Shavai, Hanam Shavai.
All right, we're in the chanting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to do the shoe body bop. I'm summoning something to blow up that roadblock. Please be a 3.
Um.
Darn it.
No.
Doesn't do anything.
Unpin good order infantry energy has not moved or fired during that player turn. Declaration removal attempt. The location containing a roadblock may remove it as a hazardous movement. Yeah. So.
Well,
Um.
it is unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's anything else here.
So
So.
since I'm on this side, I
Yep.
could see over the roadblock though now. Or I could,
Yes, you can always see if it's like a wall again. It's you can see over it.
cool. Well, I have a lot of things I gotta do then. Certainly. Okay. Well, that didn't do anything, and probably a waste of a DC, but you know what? We tried our best.
Look, you can
And
only
that's all
do
that
so
matters.
much and ask for so much. So.
You know. Yeah, it hurts on the inside. If I had the insides. Um, that's my my fire. That's my fire. Um,
Sounds good. Yeah, bridge
if
collapse. Huh? What the? Wood bridges
I
collapse
can't
under
like
load.
if I can't blow up a pile of wood, how can I blow up a bridge?
Well, I don't think the roadblocks are specifically wood.
What are
Yeah, wood.
I,
That's just for wood bridges. All right, cool. So nothing else in the advanced start phase. Routes. Uh, I'm the only one with any. I don't want to have any advances.
Shoo-ba-dee doo ba da ba ba da ba ba ba. I'm going to move you into there because you are a little schmexy and you know it. I'm gonna clone that so that you are right there. I'm gonna move you to the no. You go back on top. You Son of a. There we go. I'm sorry, the kids are acting up.
Very rude against your own guys.
Well, they're being a little stupid. Can you blame me?
Yeah. 100%.
You know what? I don't like you. All right. Thing. Don't cry. You are going to move here. You are going to run back up to the surface.
Yeah, the stone bridge would have added +3.
Okay. That's my shaboob. Shabooby-doo.
That's your shaboobity boop, whatever that means. Okay. Still in no CC, so turn 4 for the allies. Weather, no change. I've got a rally attempt that almost, but not really.
Let me wish you good luck.
You know, I'm on a mission here. Repair? Nope. Dang. Well, what else can I do here? Any rally stuff for you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. We'll go to prep fire, I suppose. I
say.
Oh, right. So that was the one thing I had a question about. But I think it cancels out, so there's not much of a point to invest in it. So I'm not gonna bother. So I'm gonna have the MMG in the steeple is going to shoot at your HMG in GG9. It's a 4-1. Nope. All right. Really continuing my terrible fucking streak of luck here. I don't think I have any other preferred to do, so I'm going to go to the movement phase. The hero is going to assault move to the ground floor in AA8.
Okay.
In case there's any shots. And that's pretty much it. Kind of just very much SOL here, which is a real big bummer. Yeah, defensive.
Call me the big bummer. I'm sorry. I'm just a little wound up today, and I don't know why.
Stu, which Meuse map are you talking about? Because if you're talking about the paper one is different from the online one, or it never updated to the new version.
I'm gonna slug a mortar round right into this guy's face.
Sure.
Shabop. There we go. Shabooey. 6 on 3.
It's a Pentastic, I believe. He's fine.
Well, we'll try again. Shabop.
Still hit.
Shabooey? No. Shabop. Hit. Shabooey. 5.
Okay. He doesn't because he's a crew.
Okay. Give me a 2. Thank you. See, I'm not greedy.
You are 100% greedy.
Hey, I asked him for a 1.
And then you asked for 2. Yeah, you're pretty greedy.
Yeah, and because I didn't want to, I knew that asking for a 1 would end in bad luck because that would be too greedy. So I asked for a 2
fucking
instead.
roll already. Christ almighty.
4 and 6.
You're getting every fucking good roll you've gotten. Like, Jesus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
You'll just go back to. I don't know which one. You know what? I would say it has to hit something like K27, or that's yeah. I think it has to hit KK27. Because I don't know, man. That sucks because I don't know how the eligibility works on that one.
Is it even an eligible target? Because if it's a
because vehicles can be targets if they're crew exposed, right?
Yes.
And I'm not sure about the validity of other stuff, so just put them over here. It was just easier that way. 457 gets pinned. But anyways, yeah, still defensive.
Yes. That mortar round doing its job. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah. So this guy, I'm gonna shoot the machine guns for 9 up 3 into that steeple again. Let's go armored car. Kaboo. Nope. Um, this guy will reveal because why not? And he's gonna shoot his machine guns into this guy for 9
Sure.
up 4. Nothing. Would that DM him again? Yes.
Yeah, I mean it should if there's a possibility of a normal morale check. It's just barring cowering, and vehicles don't cower anyway, so it wouldn't come into the calculation.
Okay. So now that he's there, he's already DM'd. I don't need to shoot him anymore. So how am I gonna do this? This HMG is gonna fire at these guys for 7 to 3. 8 on 7 is a pentast strike.
Who are you shooting at? Sorry, the machine gun guy.
Yeah.
Okay. He's pinned. I don't think he's successfully passed a pin test check this entire game.
I will try to shoot at him again. Maybe I'll give you another hero.
Please don't.
7
normal at that point.
normal.
He passes. He's also stealthy now because he's elite, which doesn't matter. And he has assault fire, I think.
Yes, when you say that, like it triggers in my head because I think of stealthy as in like Warhammer stealthy, and I'm like, you mean it's harder to hit him? And I'm like, no.
If only. If only. So he's got winter camo.
I'll just break the freaking machine gun because I deserve it.
Finally, a bad thing happened to you.
Excuse you.
I didn't get I haven't gotten a single sniper. I haven't gotten jack shit yet. Mortar broke on my second shot or whatever it was, third shot.
I didn't get a single sniper yet. I could pull a hero out of my ass.
Yeah, of all the things, a hero is really gonna stop the tide of Germans here.
It could. 7 plus 4. What are we looking at? Well, do I want to just? No.
But yeah, Stu, it might be because I have an old version of the map. I would have imagined it would have gotten updated at some point. I know the physical map should have the stuff in the top left corner, but I play tested this scenario or this campaign, so it could be because of that.
So we're gonna shoot everybody in here into that. So that goes from 16 to 8. So 8 plus 2. What do we got? 9 on 8. It's a pin task.
So you have 5 and a 468. Sure. Pinned.
So you do have somebody there. Oh my gosh. So weird. I cannot condone that server at the moment.
What?
Some guy's trying to invite me to a Hearts of Iron game, and that game is filled with racists, and I'm like, I don't know.
Wow.
I don't really want to play that.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Dude, I decided to block everybody that said the N-word, and just off that...
Smart choice.
No, like, let's hear me out. I decided to block everybody that just typed the N-word, and just from doing that, the amount of chats that just got compressed went from, like I compressed, like, over 100 messages by doing that, just from, like, blocking, like, 3 dudes. It was, like, oh my god, guys. Anyways, gun with the AK is going to shoot the same thing, again with area fire. What do we got, baby? That will hit, I believe.
Sounds right, because I don't know, the range won't be a factor, really.
All right.
especially on area target type.
So
Because it'll be +2
let's-
for area target type, so it goes to 7,
Uh-huh.
and then you're at 14, so you'll be fine.
Yeah. Uh. Anyways, so this is going to be whatever
Have.
75 is.
So it's 7 firepower up 2 for building. Unless it's stone. Pretty sure it's wood. Yeah, it's wood.
Yeah, it's wood. 7 plus 2. 7 on
7 on
7.
7. Normal morale check.
Normal. You lied to me. I've been bamboozled. I've been smackledorped. That's not even a word.
Mm-hmm.
That's how gabberflasted I am. That you would do such a thing. Who's the next sucker? I can't see anyone with the other guy that much, unless I like take a pot shot over here, I guess. I'm gonna maybe try to take a pot shot over here, I guess, with this guy.
Sure.
Area fire. Hi ho, let's go.
So who are you shooting at?
This guy.
Oof. You're gonna have to draw it because there's always a minimum of 1 blind hex, right? So
yeah,
it
no,
might be blind.
That's blind. That's as blind as a bat.
Because the range was what, 17? So then you add 3 or 2 levels down 1. Yeah,
it
so
wouldn't matter because he's right behind the woods.
I mean, in extreme cases, you can see over, but this wouldn't be one. But anyways, it's always important to try and get the LOS rules in the brain.
I told the guy can't. Too many races, not enough willpower.
Like I said, fuck those guys.
Well, fart my pudding. I don't think that there's anything else to shoot. I think that'll be everything.
I don't really know if I want to know what the hell that's supposed to mean, but all right.
I don't know. Like, people with southern accents always say weird crap all the time, so I'm just trying to come up with my own.
Sounds like it. Advanced fire phase. I don't think I have any. Kind of just gonna let everybody sit where they are in blind hexes and whatnot. Let's go to routes. I still don't want to route my guy out of AA6, but I might have to. As much as I don't want to. Because otherwise he's just going to be stuck there. So that guy is at that level. Yeah, you know what? I think it'll be blocked anyways. So, guy in AA6 goes to Z7. And then we'll go to Z8 for 3.
How dare you?
And then I'll continue to Y8 because I can. And there's no reason not to. Yeah, cool. So that happens, and I don't have any other routes, advances. My guy keeps getting pinned, so there's no advances. Anything else? Nope. Go to CC, there's none. German turn 5. Take off pins. Take off moves.
Alright. Thing. Weather. There we go. Darn, that was a 4. Alright. Do I repair the machine? Yes, I do.
Of course you do.
Clear that breach. Pop us back.
I'm going to not repair my mortar. I will lose DM on this guy. And do I have anything else that's broken? No.
Just your spirit.
I mean, so far it's been a little annoying to roll so poorly. It's definitely a meme at this point that I just like cannot roll well.
yeah, I wouldn't know.
So when we were talking about removing people rude in chat, I think
So sorry.
it's like I don't know.
I can't help that you set it up
You
so
know what?
nicely.
You know what? People can tell you're American, and at least that
Hey, at
shines
least,
through.
hey, dude, like, I was enjoying the freaking Canadian debate, and then they started talking about strawberries, and I kind of lost interest. Like, immediately, everybody's like, oh, yeah, 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 in French, obviously, but, yeah, oui, oui, I like strawberry. Yes, I buy all my Canadian beef Canadian made. It's so great because it's best beef in the world. Hong Kong, Canada.
I'm sure
Anyways,
they all sound that way. Yeah.
I don't know. There was a big like translator lady
I don't
speaking
know
over
why.
everything.
Like I don't know why your attempt at like digging yourself out of being rude is I'm just gonna be more rude with bad accents.
It's an American thing you wouldn't
Yeah,
understand.
clearly, it's what I said before.
Uh,
There's just like no way to be nice to people. That's crazy.
I'm nice to people.
Haven't seen it yet.
I wished you a happy birthday, didn't I?
That was 10 months ago, maybe.
See, look
I
at
don't
you.
remember if
Going
you
around
said
the
happy birthday. I'm probably because I'm pretty sure we played on my birthday or whatever.
I don't know. I can't remember when your birthday is.
Stu's thinking of the French and not Canadians when he says baguette. The regional offering is poutine. Thank you very much.
I had poutine in Canada. It was bad.
Yeah,
I
that's what
was
happens when you
told,
don't get if you don't get poutine in the right region.
yeah, no, I got it at like a sit down restaurant too, so I thought it would be good, but it was like cold, and I'm like, is poutine supposed to be cold? And they're like,
Absolutely
no,
not.
and I'm like,
Abs-
oh, okay, gross, I guess. I don't know.
yeah, if you get cold poutine, then someone fucked up. That's a return the poutine.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, it was like the middle of February. I was freezing. I didn't care.
Were you eating indoors or outdoors?
I was indoors,
And
but
they
it
have no
was,
fucking excuse.
dude, it was in freaking Winnipeg. Okay, like it's cold over there.
Oh yeah, I'm sure, but I'm just saying, like they have no excuse to offer you a cold poutine. That's crazy.
I mean, that's fair. Thank you. Your Canadian hospitality means so much.
I would have
Maybe,
done a better
maybe
job. That's all I'm
I
saying.
wouldn't know. I haven't been to Ottawa no, I've never been to Ottawa, but I haven't been to Ontario in forever.
I mean,
Um,
even Gatineau and Quebec, like the people will give you better poutine for sure.
all right. Well, we'll go ahead and go to my shooty phase.
Sure.
Uh, Mortar is gonna again try to lob a shell into that dude. I'm gonna
Okay.
get him sometime in this game.
Probably.
Okay. Nope.
Nope.
Not today though. I'm definitely gonna replace him with a half squad at some point. We shall do the huge. Armored car in DD3 is going to do 9 up 3 into that machine gunner.
Sure.
The steeple. Nothing.
Oh.
Try their best.
Someday you'll break the machine gun.
Just one of these days, I will break the machine gun. I believe in myself. I truly do.
Do you have two different armored cars or two the same one?
But two the same one.
Oh, okay, I get it. That makes more sense.
It's gonna kill me until I figure it out. So this other armored car is gonna shoot directly in front of me. Probably gonna waste a shot.
And
But
9 up
2.
2? 9 up 2.
9 up 2.
You know, I would have preferred it on other ones, I will admit, but I'll take it.
Oh my god. Of course. Everything's.
Well, that's just shitty.
Okay, I don't want to hear anything now about bad rolls.
No, I don't think that's equal, but I do agree that's bullshit.
Okay,
I would also
so
be calling bullshit if that happened to me.
is that a BMG or a CMG?
It's a coaxial. Because it's always hull, coaxial, anti-air.
BCA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why they did BCA. I feel like it should always have been coaxial, hull, AA, but whatever. I don't quite know if it's supposed to follow like a previous game John Hill did or whatever.
I don't know. The fuck if I know. Pardon my French. So this
You wish.
HMG, the lone HMG, is gonna shoot at the steeple guys for 7 of 3.
Sure.
Ciao. Gosh, this turn of firing is not going very well. I demand a 3 in this next one. The guys in. Oh crap.
If you get a 3, I'm gonna start imposing the what is it, the token reroll thing that some people started doing, where it's like
Token
you.
reroll.
So it's like if you have a token, so essentially there's a token, right, between the two players, and whoever has the token, if you can force a reroll on a shot, but then you have to give the token over to your opponent, and you can do it either for against your opponent or for your shots.
Okay.
So it's like it's kind of like a fun little, you can screw over your opponent, they can screw you over type idea.
All right.
Yeah.
16 up 2 shot in the BB9.
16 up 2 into BB9. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, it didn't break stuff, so I will take this. The turn of events. It took 5 turns, but this is the one prep fire where everything is going poorly.
Yeah. Gun number 1. He's gonna try to. He's gonna try to smack this dude over here. With that.
Okay.
Area fire, of course.
Yep.
All right. Ka-chow. Hey, that.
Another hit.
Yeah. Is that +3?
Yeah, +3 on the effect, halved. So
9
it's
on
a
the-
7. So 9 on 7 is conditional, which he will not reveal.
Unfortunate. This guy is going to turn his gun. And he is going to shoot.
Turn and shoot. Okay. Because an auto +3.
I know. I'm aware.
Oh, all right.
I gotta get that. I gotta get that axe somehow. And he's gonna shoot at the guy in KK-24.
Sure.
All right. Watch me get a crit. You know, I think I've overplayed my good luck card.
For the moment, sure.
For the moment. Well, for the moment. There's always next year. Time to go to movement. I'm kind of stuck here until something gives, and nothing's giving.
Something's gotta give. Something's gotta give.
And I don't want me to give. Me giving is not my repertoire. I am an American.
Wow. Call yourself a man. You should at least be able to give to your partner.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we married?
I'll never tell.
Okay.
Do your non-movement already.
I'm gonna assault move in there.
Sending an ATR in there, okay. Really makes me wish I'd taken artillery. Or that I use it soon.
You can't use artillery in the first scenario.
I don't believe that's true. Is it? Yeah, where does it say you can't? Oh, maybe in the... maximum of 1 per usage of the module. Have to have an AOT in play
no.
anytime.
Only I do not get artillery. Yeah, and on the first game. Okay. I see how it is. It's bullshit. Okay, go to your mother flippin' thingamabob.
Defensive fire phase? What you trying to say?
Yeah, that thing.
Okay, I will. I am going to. Man, what can I do? What do I want to do? The MMG can technically see your vehicles, but there's not much of a point to shoot at them. Mortar's a little annoying. I'm gonna do half squad, BB9, 1 up 1. Nope. And the MMG. You know what? I'm gonna try against the mortar. I'm gonna go back to shooting him. 4 up 1. Nope. Didn't matter. No rate. Pretty typical. That's it for defensive. I don't think I have anything else. That's fire phase.
I have nothing to say to you.
Wow.
I mean, as in, I don't have anything.
Routes. I don't think anything happened to anybody, so none. Advances.
Advances. Do I have any advances? No.
Okay. No CC. We go to my turn 5. At this rate, we'll be able to do all the conservation stuff as well, which should be pretty nice. Getting that all in one video should be a nice little bonus there. So my turn 5. Weather, no change. Pretty typical. Rally, didn't get it. And repair, didn't get it. Alright, we're on the regular track here.
Do I get my main armament back? I do!
Crazy.
Do I get my other one back? No. Okay.
It's all the repairs, gets all the... Only breaks twice, sorry.
I broke 3 times.
Broke 3 times? What was the third one?
My HMG.
You broke 2 HMGs?
No, I broke my HMG, then I broke both my guns.
Yeah, but I meant like, you know, the vehicle, that was just poor luck on ties, but you only rolled 2 12s, not 3.
Okay.
Prep fire phase. Well, and the prep fire phase, I mean, I don't even know if I want to... I think the only problem is that going downstairs kind of be annoying. Yeah, I'm going to try another shot at the mortar guy. Why not? 4 on 4. It's at least a 1 check, I think. Yeah. Cool. Pinned. I do have rate of fire. I am in a stone building, so I have to actually mark that. Where is gun covered arc? So my covered arc is going to be this, because anything else would be silly. I'm going to shoot at the mortar guy again. Why not? It's a 6 on 4, normal, no rate.
I'm okay.
Goddamn. Pretty sure that's going to be it for prep. Movement phase, honestly, it's all just going to be way at the bottom. I'm going to have... Jesus Christ, they're rearranging everything upstairs. I'm going to have the stack in KK-24 is going to assault move to JJ-25. So they go over a wall doing that. But still just 3. And LL-25 is going to also assault move to LL-26. That's going to be it for movement. I go to defensive.
Okay. My mortar is going to try again.
Sure. You'll have a +2 and no rate, I think, for being pinned.
I thought the rate goes down by 1 for being pinned. I'm not 100% sure. Either way, though, I hit.
Mortars is always weird.
Either way, I hit. What's my FT? Nothing.
Pin on a mortar. Fears collapsed. MG, IFE, Patsy's Ordnance. Any ordnance weapon whose fire is under effect must add +2 and forfeits any multiple rate of fire.
Oh, okay then.
I guess the only question is like, ordnance weapon. Does it count as an ordnance weapon? I would imagine so. Which must score 2 hit. Yeah, so yeah, because it has to do 2 hit, it forfeits rate of fire.
Again, we'll do the guys in E7, 16 up 2 into your half squad.
Sure.
9 on 16. That's got to be some sort of morale check. That's a 1 morale check.
They pass. And I don't pin. Wow.
That is just...
I honestly, somehow I've consistently gravitated around 5 as a morale check, and I don't like that.
Oh.
It's just too weird for me.
Armored car and DD3 gonna shoot into the steeple.
Armored car DD3 shooting steeple. 9 on 9, is it?
8 on 9.
Oh, sorry, I saw the wrong number. Is it normal? He passes.
Gosh, stop rolling so low. Just trying to run a business here. I guess I'll try for the... I can't believe I'm gonna try this again. I'll try for the 4 up 2 into the concealed guys. That's right next to him.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. You. Okay. No. Okay, I gotta put that there. Put that there. Okay. Other HMG can shoot to the steeple. Chow, and I break it again. Jesus Christ.
I mean, I'll take it, but I would
It must have got bumped on the way here in the truck. Jeez.
I would much prefer if they outright blew up. So I'm gonna hope for a 6, but I'm gonna hope for it now and not when you're rolling for it, so it's not mean, you know.
I'm gonna go for the infantry gun and LL9. It's gonna take his shot at the LL25. Kaboosh. That should hit, if I remember correctly.
Probably, yeah, because it'll just be a +2 -1, so 7.
Whatever guys were in those buildings, I no longer see them.
Yeah, but there's still a +2 for because you're shooting at an empty hex.
No. Oh, they moved back?
Yeah. They moved. The guys moved in LL26 as assault moved during movement phase.
Oh.
Yeah. But I mean, you can still roll to see if you blow up the building, create a fire or something.
Yeah.
No.
No, that's on my bad. Okay. Well, I'm forcing you to scooch it.
Yeah, like I still got to maneuver around it, which is a little annoying, but what do you expect?
I mean, I guess the second one's gonna fire at the motorcycles here, I guess, because what else am I gonna do?
Wow, brave of you to think that there's still motorcycles.
Well, I hit the thing, didn't I?
7.
7.
6, yeah, it'll be an effect.
7 flat. 7 on 7. That is a morale check.
Dang. I just don't know. Did I roll for the other one? I forget. I'll roll for morale check, but I don't know if that... I would assume I don't have to roll. I don't know how that works. Like blowing them up or whatever.
I don't know. Okay.
I will say because 7 on 7, they should be fine.
I will... 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. These guys will reveal, and we're all gonna shoot at the 237 as well. And that...
Sorry, which guys are revealing? On FFA?
Oh, sorry. FFA, yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna be 14, 15... 15 up 3 into that building.
Sure.
10 on 15.
It's gotta be a pin task check, I think.
Yep, pin task.
They were fine. This is like classic us, where it's like you, or is it the reverse? One of us would always do really well at the start, the other would do,
Yeah.
yeah.
The old timey one was that I would do really well at the beginning, and then
Yeah,
like
yeah,
in the second half, I just trash it.
yeah. Definitely feeling that same here.
All right, that is my shots.
That is shots. All right. Advanced fire phase, none. I'm gonna keep this covered arc counter just because it'll probably come in use at some point. Is there anything for me to do in the advanced fire phase? I don't believe so. Go to routes. I don't have anybody that has to route. I don't believe you have anybody that has to route either. Go to advances. I'm going to send the medium machine gun downstairs because they're just getting walloped,
It's getting hot.
and I don't really want to have to deal with some broken guys on this early. Any more broken guys, I should say. Advanced phase. Other than that, I don't really have anybody in the town I want to move. We'll go to CC phase. End of my turn, I am going to regrow concealment on my guy in 0027 because he's out of line of sight from everybody and out of range as well.
Which one?
The guy way at the bottom under the sniper.
Oh.
Just doing that. I'm just going to double check in case there's any other fortifications that should be shown. I think that's everything. Haven't moved in a while, so I don't think there's anything new to show. Yeah. That is it for my turn 5. We go to German turn 6.
Okay.
Is it end of game turn or is it end of player turn?
It's usually end of game turn.
Usually, but I'm curious if there's any. Each TM has a variable mission length at the end of turn 6 and at the end of each subsequent turn thereafter. TM scenario attacker makes a TM ending DR.
Oh. Well, at the end of the game turn, I make the die roll. But...
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because it's turn lowercase. It's uppercase turn 6, lowercase turn afterwards. So I'm going to assume it's at the end of game turn.
Okay. Whether... Hey, there's that 12.
Alternatively, a TM scenario may be ended by the mutual agreement of both players. Hey, do you want to end the turn of the day 1? Or scenario 1?
Not quite yet.
Fuck! Okay. Gusts. So we get gusts. I guess technically I should have been putting a mild breeze counter. Also, gusts. Which means no smoke. And sadly, no blazes yet.
Alright. Try to repair the machine gun. Hey, I got it. I cleared the breach again. I need to oil this thing. Try for the coaxial.
See, I'm telling you, like, you've gotten fucking all your repair rolls. It's crazy.
Why can't I do this good in vanilla, man? I break everything in vanilla.
Well, I didn't get to repair my mortar, so he's just stuck doing his own thing. Empty tube, and they can't figure that out, so...
Yeah, no, I will admit, this, like, is ridiculous that not only did I repair both those machine guns that they broke, but, like, I got them one turn after the other. That's...
Yeah.
Alright. Prep fire.
Prep fire?
Prep fire. Mortar shoots mortar. Yep, there we go. That's 5 on the 3. It's going to be a normal.
Alright, cool. Fucking 12. Unbelievable. I've never... I just wish it would be less extremes and more averages. That's what I wish my rolls were.
And now, where do I want to go with the mortar now? It's kind of sitting there lonely. Okay. I'll just chill, I guess. Uh,
Finally, you can move him up
yeah.
in the advanced phase.
I need. Where was I? Yep. EE7. Again, just gonna blast people here.
Try for
In
BB9 again.
Yeah, I'm gonna try for BB9 again. I don't know why I'm spending so much firepower on that fucking 237 squad, but you know.
You know, it makes
Six,
sense. It's not the worst decision.
16 plus 2. Epic.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not doing the best with, like, 16 firepower. Jesus Christ. I guess stack next to it, 15 plus 3. Okay, there you go. 8 on the 15.
Well,
So some sort of morale
if it's
check.
2 morale check, he'll pass with nothing.
That's
It's
a 1
8.
morale check.
Yeah, so he's fine.
Jesus Christ.
So like I said, like I'll get some morale checks that like really help me out, and that's cool and all. But man, I would have rather not roll the 12. I'd be fine with a T-37 pinning if I save a fucking 127 crew. But
Well, since the other MG went off, or yeah, went away, they heavy machine gun's gonna shoot that same squad for 7 plus 3.
GG9,
Or,
okay.
yeah. 4 plus
So
3.
7 on
That's
7.
7 on 7 normal.
Okay. Again, like I hate this the fact that it's extremes. Like I'm only rolling 5s. It's just it is weird. I
You
wish
know
my
what?
dice were normal.
Watch this. You want to see something cool?
No,
Man,
I don't want to see cool.
there's no way this could break a third time. Let me shoot it again.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck off.
there we go. 2 plus.
He cowers, so goes to 4. 5 on 4, 1 check.
Yep, 5 forward.
It breaks.
Took you fucking long enough. Jeez. That trooper. I'm gonna be honest. I would have broken long before him.
100%,
if I
yeah.
had, if I
But
had
all
two.
my guys would have died going on the bridge anyway, so it evens out.
Um. So, armored car in DD3 is going to try to pepper that one in Z5, that one mysterious stack in Z5,
Sure.
which I'm guessing is going to be also a dummy, but you know, it, who knows? 4.5 up 3. Oh, okay.
Man, I really wish you'd get some bad rolls again.
6 on 4 is normal. Oh, there's
Sniper.
more.
6-5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. He has to target your mortar guy, so your mortar guy's pinned. Take that.
Oh, there was no one there.
Well, he goes to DD3, but he can't affect DD3 because it's not.
No, I meant for the Z5.
Yes, correct. There's nobody there.
Oh, okay. I can't really shoot anybody else. I should just probably move with it, I guess. There's no point in moving it. I could do that. Okay. Then what am I? Not much to shoot at. The fact that somehow this bridge down in the south has no barbed wire stuff on it makes me like, oh, that's obviously the killing field. That's spooky.
Like, I gotta make some parts of the road hard to get to. That's all I can say. Since you have the pontoon bridge across the river, so.
Wait, I get pontoon bridges?
Yeah, you get pontoon bridges.
Where?
What do you mean from where? How do you not? It's not. It's you have to go to page.
Oh.
Where? What's the page? Pontoon Bridge, page 7. Following up the German Panzer spearheads, pioneer units equipped with demolition charges to clear roadblocks and rafts to construct pontoon bridges help to keep the momentum of the Blitzkrieg moving forward during. And then it's one of the recon phases. You can requisition a vehicle pontoon bridge and place it across a stream/river hex, provided they control both adjacent entry/exit hexes.
Oh, okay.
So you still need to control areas, but you can pontoon bridge across the rivers. So.
Oh, okay. I guess it's gonna move, man.
Movement, okay.
I forgot about my D&D on Monday. Whoops.
Random aside.
What?
Nothing.
This guy's gonna start for 1.
Okay.
He's gonna go here for 2.
Sure.
Oop, 3.
Mm-hmm.
4.
You there?
5.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Sure.
And stop.
Okay.
This fucking sucks. Yeah, that's all I can do for movement. Okay. You're back in the
saddle there. Defensive fire phase. I mean, I don't really. Everybody kind of died and blew up or whatever. So, technically, I have a shot on GG8, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, like machine gun. 2 up 1. No, doesn't matter. Advanced fire phase.
no advanced fire phase.
Cool.
No, go straight 2 routes.
Routes. I'm going to route guy in BB9 to AA8 because might as well. Hero will protect them. Other than that, I don't think there's any other routes. Advance.
Alright, I'm going to advance this guy down here. I'm going to... That's about it.
That's it. All right. No CC. Go to my turn 6. No weather change. I'm going to try for myself friendly. I still don't get it. Do I try? I can't repair that. Nope. This guy's going to lose his DM. And that'll be it for that. Unless you have anything to do in rally phase.
Nope.
Okay. Prep fire. I don't think I'm gonna bother. I mean, I could do another 2 up 1. Nope. Moving. In the moving phase, I will do nothing. Defensive.
Alright. This is going to shoot in here for 4 up 3.
4.5, sure.
Oh, say 4.5. Yeah, nothing. Why not? Mortar is also going to shoot here. No, but it did make a rate. Try again. No, but it's okay. Then I think these guys can see that. Is that? Do I have to look through? I don't intersect the bridge, so that's good.
It wouldn't matter. Bridge would add a +1 hindrance. So
Oh, regardless.
yeah, like you don't. Bridges don't block vision. They just add hindrances.
All right. But that's if you're going through it, the bridge, right? Is that what we're...
If you're looking across a bridge, no matter what, like a bridge should not be a block. It's a hindrance obstacle always. So if you don't touch the bridge whatsoever, it doesn't matter. If you touch the bridge at all, it's always just a +1 to hindrance.
Okay,
If you're on the
but
bridge, then you get a TEM if it's through the bridge sides.
so no, what I'm saying is like if it's like that, I'm not touching the bridge, but it goes through the hex. So is it inherent, or do I not?
No, it's just we're just talking the bridge depiction.
Okay, so
Yeah,
the bridge not do bridge doesn't do anything.
correct.
Okay. So that's going to be.
It's just because when you're drawing it, I couldn't. It still shows the roadblock for me, so I couldn't see.
Ah.
Yeah.
8 up 2. 7 on 8. That's a Mouth 1.
Yeah, fucking. I fucking wish you could not roll well all the time. Insane. Absolutely insane. He had one bad prep fire, and that's it.
Now I'm going to shoot this machine gun into there.
Sure.
7 up 4.
No, still 3.
Orchard.
Oh, right. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to that orchard.
Nope. Fire again. Nope. Okay. So you fired. You're okay. Cool. Fun. Okie dokie. And then I don't think I can. I can't. I'm gonna move this real quick so I can. I'm gonna try to see if I can shoot from here to here. 1,
Sure.
2, 3. So it does go through the bridge. So would that be a hindrance then? Or is that
So
an obstacle at that point?
yeah, like if you're touching the bridge depiction at all, then you get +1 hindrance no matter what, and then there's +1 for orchard, so it's a +5 shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a really gross shot. 4 plus 5, so 9. I'll throw in the ATR there for 10. 10 plus 5.
Sure.
10 on 10 is a
Pretty sure
CTC.
It's a CTC. All right. The hero doesn't take it, so one guy, and he's fine.
Does DM the guy though?
Yep. I mean, on 10, is there any chance to get? Yeah, technically, if you snake eyes, you go down to 6. No, you can still do it. Okay.
All right. That is my stuff.
Okay. No advance routes. I mean, I'm just gonna have the other guy route back to the church as well, because might as well. You have the DM. Advances. I mean, there's nowhere really for any of my guys to go. They'll just get blasted. So, unless I do. No, that's not really worth it either. Nope. No advances, no CC. Attacker rolls.
All right. No.
Of course. Germans turn 7.
All right. Where am I looking at? So clearance is in the prep fire, right?
I believe so. So
Because it's a task.
you have to be in the hex that it happens in,
Yeah.
and then it's hazardous
Okay.
movement, and I believe it's prep fire thing. Yeah. Hold on. Let me check just to make sure here. So clearance, B 24/7. If you're clearing a roadblock, so you can't have moved or fired during that player turn. Um, as evidenced by placement of a TI counter and the declaration of their removal attempt in the movement and defensive. So it has to be in the movement phase. If it's your turn, defensive. If it's my turn, and then you do the attempt at the CC phase.
Okay. So for shooting, um, oh, sorry, no, sorry. There we go. That's the weather. I have no rallies.
Yeah, I'm trying to think here. I mean, at this rate, I might as well. Don't want to, but I might as well. So 2 rallies. 6, 10, 8. Nope, don't fucking get either of them. Cool. All right.
So, okay. Um, prep fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This obviously this changes a lot. Um,
Yeah, I really just wish I had not lost everybody as soon as it always seems to happen when I'm on defense. It'd be cool to like actually inflict something on the attacker once in a while.
I can't do that because the dice will not allow me.
It says you.
Um, I'm not the dice god. I cannot do the thing. Um, I mean, no, I'm just gonna go straight to movement.
Okay.
No, nothing else I can really do. So I had to have not have moved at all in order to declare clearance.
Correct. Because you would at this stage you would declare it here. I don't think it's a you need to declare. You know what? I'm gonna check the advanced sequencer rules, but I don't think there's anything that says you have to declare it first either. So like you could do a bunch of all the other stuff, and then if I do clearance attempts, so it's a it's a during movement phase. So
Okay,
it doesn't have to be the first thing like smoke or anything like that.
got you. So, um, do anything. All right. So movement phase. These guys are
Mm,
going to salt move into here.
okay. They can assault move, but oh no wait, never mind. It's 2. I thought it was higher elevation. Sure.
Um, and then hmm, I'm going to move. I guess I'm kind of stuck there. These guys are going to assault move over here.
Okay.
Um, the car is going to start for 1.
Okay.
Or no, actually no, he's gonna stay where he's right where he's. No, we'll start for 1. Fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
2,
Mm-hmm.
3.
Uh, is that not? I guess. Is there? I'm sorry. I'm just gonna check to see if there's anything special with the road buildings. Building road hexes. Contains a building, blah blah blah. For all purposes, building is treated as a normal story. Road is treated as a narrow street. Yeah.
That's
So
pretty cool.
unless there's anything special with narrow street movement, which I don't know because man, do I never do that.
I think it's like doubles the cost. So like maybe 3, 4.
I'll check. I'll check just in case because I don't want to cost you more than. Where is?
I mean,
narrow
I have
street?
enough. I have enough movement for what I want to do, regardless.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm gonna just plop him here. Yeah, I'm gonna plop him. Yeah, go
Narrow
here.
street is always one lane. A unit bypassing along a narrow street is always assumed to be on the road within its road hex.
Then stops.
Okay.
And then this guy, he's gonna start, and he's just gonna basically take the same position as he did back here.
Okay.
And then these guys are gonna start move into here.
The guys who were in FF7 before?
Yeah,
Okay.
give me a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, they can't do that yet. Never mind.
Sure.
But that would be my movement.
That's it for movement. Okay. Defensive fire phase. I mean, that's not a higher elevation, so I will have AA8 try to blast GG8. The whole reciprocal thing. So there's orchards. The vehicle does not count. So it's just the orchards and woods. Leaders -2. Heroes not providing anything. Well, I'll provide half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man. Is that even worth adding the half? You know what? Why not? At this rate. I'm going to reveal a 458 that's in the stack as well. So it is a 6 flat. 8 on 6 is like a Pintash check. So
That's
nothing on the concealed guys.
So that is going to be 888.
Whoa.
Pins 2.
That's all I can do. That's our face.
Alright. Not much I can do from here. So, on the routes.
On to routes. I don't have anybody have to route. Advances.
Alright. These guys are going to advance into here.
Okay. Very bold.
And that will be it.
That's it, huh? Okay. No CC. We go to my turn 7. Take off bunch of counters. Weather. No change. Rallies. I'm going to attempt to self-rally again. Y8. Don't get it. I get 2 rallies in the church. I will get both. Then it's up to you, my friend. Anything on your end?
I do not
I don't
believe
think so,
so.
but
No.
okay. Prep fire phase. In the prep fire phase, I am going to have um might as well. Hmm. These guys are full range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna have that's 5. Yeah, I'm gonna have the 9-2 leader is going to direct the half squad with the MMG only, and they're gonna shoot at the HMG in the open there. So he gets +1 for the vehicle, but I don't believe it gets the orchard. I have to check that, because if it's a half orchard, there might be something special to it. Where partial orchard is not always treated as inherent terrain. The effect of a partial on LOS is determined by which hexside vertices are crossed. So the 2 or 3 contiguous hexsides closest to the orchard, so aka BB8 and CC8 and CC7, CC8, I guess? Closest to the orchard, including vertices that join these hexsides together, are termed orchard hexsides. The 3 or 4 continuities farthest from the orchards are deemed open ground. If LOS crosses 1 or more orchard hexsides, the hex is treated as an orchard hex, so you get +1. Otherwise, okay. So I'm just trying to see if there's a hex that would better illustrate. Is there an actual hex that's like a 3 that's weird? Because, like, so for example, I don't know how EE21 is treated. Is it just EE20, EE21, and FF21, EE21?
I would say it'd be like from these two.
Yeah, because it says 2 or 3 closest, and like technically, you know what? Maybe it's from the shot's like perspective. It's just very. To me, I really wish they had an example that just like a color example that would just show, you know. Because to me, it would be open. You get the TEM and then -2 for the leader, so it'd be -1 shot.
Okay.
So 4 down 1. 5 on 4 is a 1 check.
Okay. On sun. I get nothing out of that.
Come on. All right, well, that's it for that, I guess. We'll go to movements because there's nothing else for those guys to do. So I'm gonna have the greens. The 227 is gonna assault move to BB9.
Mm-hmm.
The 237 in AA8 is going to assault move to BB8.
Mm-hmm.
The 458 is going to assault move to AA9.
Mm-hmm.
And lastly, the hero. Where do I want the hero to go? Yeah, like if I didn't need to. The hero will join the 458.
Okay.
That's it. Defensive.
All these guys are gonna fire group. into here.
Yeah, roll your
Uh,
fucking snake eyes again. I swear it's gonna. I can already tell it's gonna be
that's
something
going to be
stupid.
14 plus 2.5. So I have 3 squads, so it's going to be 5. 5 plus 4, 19. Okay, plus 4, got 9. 11.5. So 24.
So it'll be
I
a
mean,
up 5.
25. 25 up 5. If
Yeah,
I'm,
just because it crosses the
yeah.
vertus. So.
25 up 5.
Yeah, of course it's a fucking good roll. It's always good rolls. Fuck's sakes. 2 morale
The
check. Of fucking course. Yeah, they both break. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. All right. You got ready to fire.
Yeah, but I am not gonna do better than that.
I mean, you won't. There's only a +3 from the FF9, if that makes any difference. Rather than
Nope.
a.
No, I broke both. I feel like I'll just be tempting fate at that point.
Cool.
Um,
Uh, yeah, anything else?
yeah, mortar will shoot in here because I have that.
Hmm.
I hit
Hit rate,
nothing.
no effect.
Hit nothing. Um,
I'm actually surprised. I don't think the Moor's gotten, I think, one shot. I think is the only one IFT result. Kind of wild considering all the shots you got.
I mean, I there's a reason why I don't like using these. um, 9 plus 3 into here. Nope. 9 plus 3 into here. No. Okay.
Break. Yeah, it's a shitty armored car.
Oh, it is a break.
Yeah,
Um, oop, oop. Okay, so
coaxial.
this sort of coaxial. Okay. I mean,
Crazy.
that's my stuff.
Sounds good. No advanced fire phase because it's honestly all my guys are just half squad shitties there. I mean, I'm gonna ditch the MMG leader and whatever. Gonna go up for 4 and then 6 into Y8 because why not? Advances, like I fucking hate doing this, so I'm just not gonna do it. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna hope and pray here because skulking is for pieces of shit who don't want to be honorable. I have no other advances other than those guys.
Mm-hmm.
No CC. Please roll to see if we end. All right. Well, it's gonna be a early campaign game loss, I think, at this rate. That's crazy.
Flip over to my turn. There's my weather.
I don't think anything bad has happened to you all game. That's crazy.
Repair the machine gun. Nope.
I will get a self rally from the leader. It doesn't get it.
Okay. Um. Yep. So we'll go ahead. Go to shooting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess you know where this is going.
I can guess.
These two are gonna fire group into here.
Sure.
And 1, 2,
It's an
3,
up
4, 5.
4.
Up.
I guess technically it would have been an up 6 on the last shot. Doesn't matter.
How is it up 4?
Tank or armored car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a hindrance. So
Um. So that's 4 plus 5, so it's 9 plus 7, 16 plus 4.
16, 17.
Oh, 17, yeah. Forgot about the ATR. Plus 4. Uh, so 10 on
10,
the 17.
17. Normal morale check. Hero's fine. Squad survives.
Okay.
Skin of my teeth. I mean, at least at this rate, you won't clear the roadblock, so that's nice.
Oh yeah, I guess I wouldn't. It's unfortunate.
Like, unless you could move in the advanced phase, declare clearance in defensive, and then maybe get it in CC phase, but
That was the plan, but
oh yeah. Well, I mean, it could still work.
yeah. Machine gun is gonna keep shooting at you though.
Sure.
For 7 up 3.
Mm.
Yeah, 7 up 3. No. No. Okay. These guys will shoot at you for 12 plus 2.
12 2, yep.
Nope.
I've never wished more for the Germans to have a break a leg in this campaign.
Armor car shooting here for 4 up 3.
Sure.
No. Shooting here 9 up 3.
Mm-hmm.
No. Well,
10 on 9? No.
No. Mortar. No. Okay. Defensive.
I'm going to finally put my hero to use against your guy in the open, because why not? Mm-hmm. It's a 5 flat. Didn't matter. Alright, that's it.
Alright. No advancing fire.
Sounds good.
Routes.
None.
Advances.
Advances.
I'm going to advance into here.
Bold.
I will advance into here. I will advance into here. I'm going to advance into here. Okay, those are my advances.
Sounds good. No CC. We go to my turn 8. Weather. Okay. It turns 1 counterclockwise. Hold on. It's like we've never really had this happen. 4 direction, 2 hexes counterclockwise. It is now from the northwest. Which, if there was smoke, it would matter. Rallies. I don't have anybody I can try a self-rally with. So, leader. I will get it. 5, 6. I will get it. Yeah, I will get both. So I get half squads back. That's it for me.
Alright, try to repair the thing. Jesus Christ.
It's so comical, and just like how one-sided this has been. This is fucking insane. I really just, the only thing this makes me wish is that I'd blown that bridge in DD8. That's the only thing I wish I'd done differently at this point, because nothing else has worked for me.
I'm going to say I am going to try to clear it now, in case I forget.
Well, yeah, but you got time to wait anyways. Because clearance attempt is a TI, so hazardous movement, so it'll be a -2.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to do that at all, so I'm going to declare opportunity fire with these guys. Hope that they'll survive. I don't think that guy gets any bonuses anyways, because he's on the bridge, so he's on the opposite side of the roadblock. But is there anything else that would be more worthwhile shooting? I mean, Fuck it. I'll try against your HMG again. 5 flat. Cool. Jesus Christ. What did I do? What did I do to deserve this?
I ask myself the same thing every day.
Yeah, I mean, I got fucking nothing else. Movement phase. I mean, I will have. I'm gonna have the 237. In Y8 is going to normal move down to Z9 for 1,
Mm-hmm.
and then into the church for 3 total.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then the 2 others will go to Z8 assault move.
Okay.
That's it. Offensive.
All right. Boom. Put that on there before I forget. Mortar. Let's pop the mortar in there. Nope. Cool. 9 plus 3. 9 on 9
It's a
is
pin.
contest check.
Sorry, who were you shooting on? BB9 or BB8?
The opportunity fire guys.
Okay.
These guys make it.
They both pass sniper.
No. The fact that my sniper's literally been 1, 2, 3. Just wanted to point that out.
Yep.
Stupid.
Very much so. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
These guys are gonna shoot into here for 12 plus 2.
Sure.
Pew. No.
10 on 12 is probably a pin test check.
Oh, yeah, 10 on 12 is probably fine.
Squad pins.
The machine gun will keep firing, though, for 7 up 2.
Sure.
Pew. No. So then... Yeah. These guys shooting here. That's gonna be 10, 15 up 3.
Sure.
Pew.
12 and 15. It might just be a pin test check.
It's nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Machine gun into here.
Hmm.
No. This guy into here. No.
Averages all come out now.
10 on 9? Yeah, no. That's fine. That's everyone.
Okay. Advanced fire. I'm going to have both the half squads will take a shot. So it's 4 firepower. It's up 2, I believe, because no matter what, it should cross the bridge depiction from where they're at, plus orchard, down 2 for hazardous movement. 5 on 4, 1 morale check. That's all I'm gonna ask for at this point. They pin. That sucks. All right. That's it for my shots. Routes, none. Advances, not really. I mean, I'm going to pick up the machine gun. Do I put... I mean, honestly, I don't think it really matters because it's all gonna it's just the end anyways. So CC, what's the clearance attempt? That's gonna
it's gonna be -3 because -1 for a squad, -2 for a sapper.
There's nothing for being pinned.
Not that I am seeing.
That's fucking horseshit, dude. That's unbelievable.
Wait.
Labor status, leadership, clearance by 1 squad, sappers -2, ECDRM. No, that can't. That can't. That
only unpinned good order squads may do clearance, so I can't clear.
Where does it say? Oh, unpinned, right? 2476. Gotcha. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, man, not getting any pluses, that'd be crazy. All right, well, so that's it for Tactical Mission 1. I've gotten fucking wall up. This is crazy. Do you want to do the Constitution stuff?
Uh, I like skimmed through the rules, so I'm entirely sure what that entails. But
Well, I like, yeah, we'll just do it live, and that way, because
okay,
I don't think we've done it before with people like on stream. Maybe we did for Westerplatte, but I don't remember. So at worst, it'll be a good way to go through it, and then we'll both know. So consolidation phase. So we do all of it because this is a scenario after the first one. So casualties, losses suffered in a TM scenario are recorded for later use in the consolidation phase. You didn't lose anything, which is very fucking typical for me. I lost 3 CVP. Bog minefield entry. So effects of entering a bog or minefield hex at any time during the consolidation phase take effect immediately. So, if I don't think it's gonna come into play, but gotta remember it. There's no close combat. There's no melee. We don't have anybody in motion that would be affected by anything. There's no climbing units. Cool. Order of resolution, there's no close combat or anything, so don't worry. Broken automatic rallies. So anything that's broken rallies. Doesn't matter, I'm already rallied. And you have nothing that broke. I don't think, did you have anything break at all? Outside of like machine guns not counting? I mean like DM? I don't
no,
think a single guy broke.
no.
Yeah. Cool. All markers, counters listed below are removed from the map. So OBA, smoke motion, button up crew expose, sniper, acquired targets. My sniper, I'll just put him over here. Take that, move that over. I don't have any acquired. You've got the ones in the village. We'll move those. And your sniper. Because they just get reset anyways. Remove cloaking and replace with real units, etc. Don't remove AOTs, dummies. HD, wall advantage, immobilized, bog, stun, malfunction, disabled, shock, prisoner, hero, or encircled counters at this time. Cool. Passengers and riders can dismount. We're not worried with that. Guns with vehicles. You can unhook them if you want. Doesn't matter. Encircled units. So any encircled units must take one task check. So something we got to start doing here is, do you have the extension for the campaign markers? Like if I'm gonna pull out a counter here real quick. So if I pull this counter, oh, does that not? Did I do that wrong? I didn't do that wrong. Allied. If I do this, do you see this counter in EE3 FF3?
EE3. Can you point the thing? Yeah.
You see that one? Okay. So we get to start doing that sort of stuff. So because it's perimeter stuff and it's the counters show up at the bottom, so they won't. So I'm gonna put one for you there, and I'm gonna so we can just clone them. I will just use this one. Was I already using that? No. All right. So this blah there. Cool. So yeah, essentially we got to start marking control is going to be one of those things. Encircled units. I'm going to assume they mean like actual encirclement versus anything else. Unless they mean, oh yeah, no. So we haven't gotten to that point yet, so we don't have to worry about it. Prisoners, there's no prisoners. Minefield exit, we don't have anybody that's doing that. AFV shock, you, excuse me, unknown kill removal, not there. There's no bog. Controlled terrain. So at any time during a tactical mission scenario, players may place a friendly control marker to signify the control of any tactical locations. Wow. Woof. I'm sorry, I just got like a hair in my throat. So This is awkward. You want to read D511? Unless I get my voice back in a sec here.
Yeah, well, give me a moment.
So, at any time during a tactical mission, players may place a friendly control marker to signify the control of any tactical locations. Exception, dummy counters cannot control a tactical location. With these control markers in place, each side now determines its friendly entry board area or something. So we need to determine what is a tactical location. So we have to go into the rules.
It's usually like forests and buildings.
Yeah. But just in case. So tactical location. Each hex location containing a pillbox, building, rubble, bridge, or entrenchment. 3 road hex sides or 3 contiguous non-stream gully crest lines. Walls, hedge hex sides. If a common hex side is claimed by both sides, the side that has wall advantage controls the hex side in question. So that really hasn't come up all that much. So for example, we can just mark it as I will control everything on this side of the river. And you didn't go further than there. So I'm just going to mark. We'll just mark it like this.
Yeah, pretty much.
There. I forget. I know there's a limit unless there was something else, but I don't think I can like go further than like east of RR. I'm not gonna bother with that because it's not important. So do this. There we go. So that's the basic perimeter. I do believe it will make these guys encircled, and I need to find my encirclement counter. There we go. So these guys will be encircled. So the reason why I was a little confused is so you determine encircle, I guess, afterwards for the control terrain. So
yeah.
I kind of wish it was the other way around, but whatever. So Belgian side controls any tactical negotiations within its initial setup, blah, blah, blah. That's why I'm not putting counters everywhere, because that's insane. Redeployment activities. So any unit attempting to redeploy must make a DR, that's 2 die roll, unless you're behind friendly FEBA. On the suitable table, applying any applicable DRM, and immediately applying those results. Units in the same location may, during redeployment, redeploy as a stack, dismantle, reassemble any possessed support weapon or gun, automatically possess any support weapon or gun in the unit's new hex. You can emplace guns, and AFVs may redeploy as a platoon with random selection for result. So as each unit redeploys, mark it with a prep fire counter to show that it has finished removing during the consolidation phase. The number of hexes, not movement factors or movement points, always determines the nearest hex for purposes of redeployment. So this is basically what I keep talking about, what I really like. The next page essentially goes into how far units can move from their current location, and if you're in a dangerous zone or whatever, you can potentially have issues with that. Did it say bridge for tactical location?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure. So if a infantry unit wants to redeploy, it can redeploy up to 6 hexes. An AFV that is manned and mobile can redeploy up to half, fractions rounded down. A vehicle towing a gun, same. It's a quarter, fractions rounded down. A gun that is small can move 4 hexes. A regular gun moves 3. A large gun moves 2. So nobody outside of like one isolated unit really has to worry about any of this stuff. If we go down further, we have a redeployment table. So if you're behind a friendly FEBA, so each attacker unit behind the friendly FEBA may be secretly moved to another hex equal or less to its maximum redeployment range without making a redeployment die roll. I believe this guy on the bridge is not technically behind. I don't, because I think they're on. No, I think they might actually be considered FABA because they're not no man's land. Yeah, they might be able to redeploy. So, you get to freely redeploy if you're in friendly territory. You have to be able to trace a path from starting hex to ending hex in friendly locations and hexes. And then the attacker now gets to conceal all units according to section TM-06, which, you know, we can look at later or whatever. We'll do it afterwards. Then the defender may secretly redeploy any of his units after the attacker and may then conceal all of them prior to, you know, attacker looking at the map. So essentially you do your redeployments secretly and then you reveal stuff. So you can hip units, move them, and then re-show them and stuff. The only thing that's important here is that, excuse me, is that on the redeployment table, you have essentially die rolls to make if you weren't in friendly territory. So if you were in no man's land, if you were behind the enemy's FABA, if you're isolated, etc., you would roll, and then it's possible for your units to get eliminated that way. So it does a lot to clear out, you know, people in the background that probably shouldn't be there type shit. It makes it easier for the attacker because you don't have to like constantly have guys all over the place. So for example, I'm not going to redeploy this guy, EE4. There's no point. I don't think I could get him across the river or anything anyways. So everything that we can do, essentially, we can do it for free. And yeah, the other thing to consider is, for example, Buddy with the Mortar. So you can redeploy 6 hexes, but you cannot trace it through the minefield unless you take like a minefield attack. Okay. So keep that in mind. So removal of prisoners and unpossessed support weapons. So we can do the moves now if you want, or we can do them afterwards because I'm sure it'll be simple enough. So any guarded, non-isolated prisoners are also removed from play. Any support weapons or guns that are not possessed following the completion of redeployment are eliminated from play. So if I want to retain, say, this mortar and this MMG, I need to essentially move and get back to them. Which, speaking of, it's not going to matter all that much. Let's take off pins and stuff. I can only assume hazardous movement will come off. The labor comes off. So, because it's not really going to be much of a secret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. So this guy's going to go in there. He's going to pick up. This guy's going to go there. He's going to pick up. Fuck it. These guys go there. And then concealment as per TM-06. I should check that real quick. Regardless of LOS, each infantry unit and possessed equipment may set up concealed in concealment terrain. Cool. So essentially, if you're not in the open, you get to conceal your guys. So, for example, all these guys are now concealed. Cool. So after that's done, immobilized, abandoned, we don't have to worry about that. Hip units, if there's any hip units still hidden at the end of a TM scenario within the friendly FABA, they can remain in their current location. If you're isolated, whatever, we'll get there if that ever happens. You would suffer ammunition shortage. So again, we'll get there and mark them if it happens. Any hidden foxholes, trenches, wire, and roadblocks not behind that side's friendly FEBA are placed on map. So at the moment, it doesn't matter. Hidden mines not behind that side's friendly FEBA are placed on the map as known. They're already all known, so you don't have to worry about it. Flames and blazes. There's none, but we would be doing stuff to either turn them into blazes or extinguish them. Burning wrecks, same idea. You would put out a burnt out wreck, and there could be a potential flame. Evacuation of the wounded. So if there's a wounded leader, you would roll on a table to see if they stay or not. There's chances of a wounded leader retaining, which is pretty cool. TM winner is now determined based on the current location of all units. If no winner is determined, then record the CVP for both sides from the previous scenario and to be used as a DRM for TP replenishment and battlefield promotion. I lost 3 CVP, so Rutan is de facto the winner because he did not lose anything. On-map units. All units still on the map are veterans and remain where they are. They are not removed from the map before the next TM scenario, although their positions may be noted on a side record if the players wish to take down the game before the next TM scenario. So you don't get to... This is why I like it. Red barricades, you can shuffle your entire line through and through and redo everything. This does not let you do that. You have to maintain some sort of coherent defense. You set up in the village... and you did poorly like I did, tough shit, you have to live with it. Because otherwise, like, everybody in the bottom village, I could just shuffle up, and that's dumb. Reorganizing. So all retained same class half squads with the same strength factors behind the friendly FEBA and 6 hexes of each other must recombine in the location of one or the other half squad. Did I have that? I did not, because they either upgraded or downgraded. That's not true. I do have 1, so I technically have to do that because it's a must. All right, well, we're gonna make 1 change, and I will have to note that for later. So AT section recall. If I had the Belgian T13s, I would have to roll and see if I recall them. Heroes. Each friendly on-map hero, exception heroic leader, is removed from play by being combined, quote-unquote, with any non-crew MMC 6 hexes from that hero's location. The result is that the affected MMC is immediately battle-hardened, eliminating any heroes that cannot combine. So I get to battle-harden a squad for free. I don't really have many options, if I'm being honest. But I have to do 1. Oops. I have to do 1, and that's what will happen. So hero goes away. Bravery and battlefield promotions. Each side makes a secret die roll on the table below to determine any number or the number of MMC that may battle harden. No unit may battle harden more than once during the consolidation phase. So you still have the secret die roll thing?
Secret die roll thing? I don't.
Yeah, the extension.
But I have a dice roller up on my thing.
Oh, sure, yeah. I'm gonna roll mine. Fractions rounded down, so there's no modifiers. So die roll, and it's secret die roll 2 die.
Okay, I can't. Which page is this on?
So page 11. Page 11, right column, battlefield promotion table. So there won't be any DRMs for either side. If you roll a 2 or less, you get to battle harden 3 squads. 3 or 4, you battle harden 2. 5, 6, 1. 7 above, nothing. I am going to show. My dice rolls bad. Each heroic leader has its hero counter removed and is then battle hardened. Each side has the option to make a secret die roll 2 die to battle harden 1 retained non-wounded infantry leader or promote a leader out of the ranks. See below. No SMC may battle harden more than once during the consolidation phase. So I am going to make a secret die roll. I will announce that I will promote from the ranks, not because I have to, but just because, honestly, I've got a 9-2. I don't really think I'm going to battle harden them. So yeah. I will show my result, and I will pull that out here. I'm going to mark them concealed. I think I'll put them there for now. Provided that a side does not have more than 1 leader per 4 squad equivalents, I lost a leader, so I'll be at that for sure. It's currently retained units. It may automatically create a 7-1. So I just promoted 1. I think that will put me out of contention for promoting out of the ranks. So if you have too many squads, you can get a free 7-0. As long as there's no leader in that location. And then you have to set up the leader in the same location as the designated MMC.
Yep.
Cool. Next, new TM date. So this happens before, or sorry, it happens at the start of the scenario. So do we want to continue? Because we'll generate like the points and all that for purchases.
Yeah, I would like to
Okay.
see how much I get for purchases.
Cool. So once all that's done, we do the following steps to represent the start of a new TM scenario. I will put the counter back to 1, and I'm going to go into info here. Oh, cool. It's already, it doesn't increment. Cool. SAN adjustment. So any side with a SAN under 2 has its SAN adjusted to 2 before making any requisitions. Any side with a SAN that is over 4 is reduced to 4 before making any extra stuff. Weapon repair. So at this point, each side now makes a separate die roll on the table below for each malfunctioned, non-captured, retained weapon. So, for example, I have a mortar that has been broken since forever. It is now possessed. I get a minus nothing and a plus nothing. So I roll a die roll. On a 6, it's fucking eliminated. Alright. Woo. There goes the mortar. Cool. DCs. Each side that makes a separate DC on the table below for each DC of its nationality which was removed from play by any means, exception captured. So you used one to try and blow up the roadblock. So you get to roll a die, single. On a 4, it's eliminated. On a 3, you would get it back. Or 3 or less, right. You get it back.
It's gone.
Captured equipment. Each player makes a separate die roll on the table for each functioning captured possessed weapon. Doesn't apply, but it's potential for retaining, which is cool. Scrounging. No vehicles are blown up or anything. Vehicle repair ammunition. Resupply. So, nobody's under recall. Nobody's stunned. Nobody's immobilized. I don't think there's anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say the fact that I repaired like all my broken stuff is still stupid.
Consistently, everything got repaired, and like it didn't even take long for them to be repaired. It was almost instant every time. Fortification clearance. So each side may attempt to clear any rubble, roadblocks, mines, wire, set DC, and flames as allowed by B24.7 in a friendly TAC. So tactical area or whatever. Or within the friendly FEBA and 6 or less hexes of a friendly infantry unit. 1 clearance attempt per unit. If a location contains more than one type of fortification, then that side may roll once for each, but must announce which one is currently being rolled for, so you can't cheat, essentially.
Okay. So I just roll for the roadblock then?
Yeah, so one sec here. So only 1 attempt may be made per item for each location during this step. Labor status counter DRMs on units in the active clearance at the end of the scenario still apply. So I guess you technically get a -1. Clearance is a singular die roll. On a 3 or less, it's eliminated. 4 or above, it's no effect. There is a... so roadblock along a hex side of an enemy frontline hex, or is along a hex side that is adjacent to an enemy frontline hex. I would imagine that means that you would get a +1.
Yeah. But I think that's down to 0 then, wasn't it? Wouldn't it be?
Yeah, so you'd have a -1. There'd be a +1 for the roadblock being in essentially adjacent enemy terrain.
No, but I'm saying like since I'm a squad and a sapper, that's -3 on top of that. So like.
I mean, this is because I don't think that counts. I don't think sapper counts in that. But gotcha. I'm just gonna see if there's anything else. So, minefield, blah, 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 AT ditch, not a roadblock. We already determined +1. Friendly side currently contains 3 or more assault engineer squad equivalents, and at least an assault engineer half squad is 6 or less. Yeah, so that's where the sapper comes in, because otherwise you just get it automatically. Known minefield. So, yeah, it's a straight roll, no modifier. 3 or less, it's eliminated. 4 or above, roadblock remains.
Alright, let's see. Do I remove the roadblock? Yes, I do.
Son of a bitch. Someday something bad will happen to you. In game, I don't wish anything outside of game. Uh, all right, TP replenishment. Each side makes a die roll. It's 2
Um,
die.
real quick.
Yep.
So, if I'm hearing that correctly, can I attempt to remove these minefields then as well? Or
Yes. So you can attempt to remove it. The only thing to keep in mind is that there's always potential for casualty uh, reduction through that. So um,
uh, it's not worth it. I'm already past them, so it's not worth it for me to do it.
exactly. Like if it covered a special area, like if I should have been way smarter with my minefields, but fucking minefields and roads don't work, so I don't think EE7's ever technically a legal hex. So shit like that just fucked me over. But yeah, so if you roll on the clearance table and you roll a 6, you get casualty reduction type shit. So it's not really worth it. TP replenishment. So 2 die. This amount is kept secret and is added to any TP remaining from previous scenarios. So technically, a secret die roll. Cool. All right. Where is my chart?
I found my chart. We know where they are.
Someday I will be happy about things. Oh, right. I just used Excel itself because I own Excel. I keep forgetting that.
So that will be.
Um,
It sucks because I have to add a +1.
you had to add a plus. Oh, right.
Because I technically attacked.
Starting to wish I had TM balance there. Cool. So we each have our values. We don't tell each other. Yada yada yada. Weather determination. So consult the initial scenario rules for EC of the initial scenario and following table for the weather EC wind force of subsequent stuff. I don't know if there's ever a preference. Do you want to roll them? Should I roll them? Do you care?
I'll just fucking do it. Was it
So
2 dice?
2 die roll. Yep. 7. The weather is clear. EC is moderate. So we're already. I didn't even change put an EC counter there. There. So EC's clear, moderate. Cool. At this point, we requisition our reinforcements. So we've already been through this before separately. I'm just gonna go over this real quick for viewers, essentially, but you'll figure it out. So essentially, we each got points. We use those points. Oh, sorry. Can you roll a single die? 6 heavy wind.
So of course I roll another 6.
And then another die roll for wind direction. Straight from the south. Cool. Or no, wait. Is it supposed to be? I gotta check B26 real quick. Is it from or towards? Fire direction. The direction of the wind. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that should be it. Cool. So it's coming from the south. All right. So for the stream, we get points. We use those points to buy stuff. We both have charts. The important thing to keep in mind is that if you buy a certain unit group, usually when you buy stuff, they always come in from your entry area. So they have to come in through there, unless you pay an extra amount in order to set them up on board. There's incremental values in here. So for example, if you buy a heavy weapon group, you can buy them and put them on map for +1. But if you make them reserve, so they come in as cloak encounters and have restrictions on when they activate, you get a -1. So you can kind of freely deploy those guys in that way. but again, they're locked in certain ways. Other units have no reserve that they can do, so you're paying extra to get them to show up on near the enemy area. And if you set up close to the enemy FEBA, you also have to pay an amount. So if you're 2 hexes or less. So for example, guys on the bridge, if I want to set up any new units in BB9, it will cost me extra to have them show up there. And then after that, we do all our roles. We determine leaders. We will have to determine who will take initiative or if we'll have no effect. Fortifications get placed, and then units set up and all that stuff, and then we go back to combat. Anything you want to add, Rudin?
Can we do the chit stuff now?
The chit stuff?
For
Oh,
the
attacker
capacity
chit and
defense.
stuff?
So that, because I was going to do my redeploys like after, so I just need to know who does it, or who has to run the save file.
Oh, I just wrote the log file. I can save it. Do you want to save it, or should I save it?
Yeah.
I heard a yes to multiple, so I will say that I will save it.
What I'm saying is that if you pull defender,
Yep.
and I pull attacker,
Mhm.
that means you would have to set up first, and then I have to set up, and then we do this.
Sure, but have you redeployed all your guys?
No, that's why I'm saying I haven't redeployed anybody yet. That's why I'm.
Yeah, so I've saved it. I'll send you the save. Redeploy your guys, and then we do purchases, and we'll determine. I just figure we'll determine attacker on in Discord.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Cool. So for the stream, thank you as always for watching. Stu, come up with better jokes. And I hope to all see you on Monday. Monday, I will be playing against Rob, and we will be diving into Facing the Blitz, which is technically also called Sturmgruppe Beton. And it's a pseudo-campaign game from Critical Hit.
Oh, thank God I'm not doing that one.
Well, you know, the options are starting to melt away when you picked Race for the Muse and Stone. So, but either way, look forward to that. Should be fun. Essentially, we're going to be playing that campaign and then the subsequent campaign that also involves German Fallschirmjägers. And I will say right now, when your broken morale is 9 and you get to self rally with 7 4/8s, yeah, I think the Germans have an advantage. Anyways, hope to see you then, and bye. Have a lovely weekend. And if you celebrate Easter, then eat lots of chocolate, and if you don't, enjoy lots of chocolate.